take the wrong and you make it right. Like a firefly, you're glowing at night. So don't make it hard, don't let me go. I wanna hold you tight when you're cold. I'm waiting for your love, you just keep me hanging on. I deserve to stay, and I will find my way. I will find my way.
I'm the only one alive who get me to the other side. The other side.
just can't leave.
Do you feel the fire inside of me? Do you see the sparks that are setting free? Does the beat take you over? You just can't breathe.
What is up, everyone? It's Amato Joshi, and I'm the One Fish, and we got Revenite on comms.
Hey.
We're getting ready for our 3v3 Rocket League. Good times.
Yeah, man, 3v3 night.
I think that's the most hype that I've ever heard you start to stream, Josh.
Shut up!
Josh,
I just wanna put that out
Josh
there.
all over it. Josh is like, yes, it's 3v3 night for all of us here. Welcome, this is ABC News, TLE News, here with you tonight. I'm your anchor, I'm the One Fish.
And I am,
Co-host, Red Knight. I mean, maybe
and
not
I'm,
co-host.
and I'm the producer, Mato Joshi.
On site, on location, on the satellite phone, Revenite.
Yep. Hi. I told you, I'm saving my webcam for Extra Life and then the events after.
Did
We'll
you
see.
guys see the beginning of the stream last night on my channel?
No,
on
we
the main
didn't.
channel?
We didn't.
Oh my gosh, dude! I straight up played the Geico commercial with the camel.
No way.
Mike. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Mike. I know you know.
Hump day.
It's hump day.
I see that badge, Fopies. I see that badge, Fopies. I'm gonna take that away.
Oh yeah,
my
oh yeah.
God.
While we were in the coming soon or starting soon screen, Bopies decided to donate $7.21, and that was just barely
give him
enough to
credit.
beat Revenite. That was just barely enough to beat Revenite by 1
You
point.
can have it for now, but I am
There's
gonna
his
take
credit
my
for
crown
it right
back.
there.
I will have my crown back.
Oh my gosh.
I will have my revenge in this life or the next.
All right,
It
so
may not be now, but my revenge
Oh
will be
my
swift
gosh,
and when you
guys.
least expect it.
so
I'm
tonight,
ready for a good night.
yeah, we've got some pretty good games going here. Let's see. We got Judges versus the Fierce
Yeah.
Grizzly. We've also got UVU versus the Memers. And then also, to finish us off, will be IF Rocketeers versus Sword of Laban. Sword of Laban.
Lord Ub.
Sword up.
SOL. Sort of Laban, this is week number 2 for those guys, so they should be excited.
Yeah, they're...
Maybe a little bit of a redemption. Right now?
Dude, they went to game 5 last week. Crazy.
Oh, dang.
So, yeah, they had a really good, tough series last week, so I'm excited to see them come back.
I believe they
Judges
played
and
against the
Grizzlies.
Memers their first time.
Did they? No, they played the Grizzlies, I think, because it's lower division.
Was it? Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so
Yeah, so we've got our first game is a lower division game, and then after that we've got an upper division, and then to finish us off we'll have the lower division. Hello, what?
Rivalry.
did Sword of Laban win the Grizzlies? No, they lost in game number 5 by I think 1 goal.
It was really
dang.
close.
It was super close.
Dang, I missed some good games, I guess, when I was gone.
You missed so much.
Yeah,
nobody
you did,
tell him
man.
what. Nobody tell him what else happened. He
Nope.
deserves to
Uh-oh.
watch the VOD. He has to
Yeah,
watch the VOD.
I should probably watch
Yep.
it.
Which I will be watching the VODs from last night and from tonight to get all the stats and the goals and the stuff. So I've got some Rocket League viewing ahead of me.
I always
yeah,
review my VODs just to kind of see if I made any mistakes.
just to listen to your own voice.
Not okay. First of all, I'm not an egomaniac. Okay. Secondly, I do it just to criticize myself. Really, things that I can work on.
Self-analysis.
There we
Huh?
go.
There you go. That's good. That's awesome.
Self-improvement.
There you go. All right. So welcome to the chat, everybody. Stormy, Fopies, Major Moose, Revenite's in there. I'm in there. Hey, me.
We getting
Whoever
any
else.
follows and subscriptions that we didn't.
What? From last night, we got quite a few. We recognized them then. We recognized your 500 bits as well. Peanut Butter Gaming Achilles followed last night and then joined the Discord. Carson Elliott subscribed. So if you have your Twitch Prime sub available, please feel free to use it on us. We'll greatly appreciate it. And then you can be up to date with the badges and the emotes, and you can join in the fun when somebody gets destroyed. So there you go.
For every prime
You-
sub
Do
that we
it.
get, I want Josh
Do
to
it.
sing a little musical number.
A musical number.
A little Disney song from Joshy for a sub.
Just like a couple
you go.
verses, you know,
Oh, a couple verses. Well, I mean, if
Mhm.
it's a Disney
like
song.
a commercial, like a car commercial, you know.
Stormy, I recognized you. Yeah, I said you're here. Hi, Stormy. Stormy's at work, by the way. Red Bull, cheese balls.
The
Ready.
working man.
He's ready.
All right. Well, what do you guys say we start us off?
Oh, that was my sound. Okay.
I'm ready.
Well, let's move over.
I'm
to
ready.
the-
I'm
let's
ready.
Move
Are
over
they
to
ready?
there. Someone wants to go ahead and start us off. Let
We're
them
gonna
know.
put Joshy in the back room again, you know, pretending
Yeah.
he doesn't exist for a little bit.
Yep. Yep. I'm gonna disappear for a bit.
Joshy will go be Dr. Oz, the man behind the curtain. Not
You're not supposed
Doctor,
to tell
not
them about that. You're not supposed to tell them. It's all magic.
Not- not TV Dr. Oz. That guy just scares middle-aged stay-at-home moms, and that's
Oh.
he does it every day. Guess what? Curling iron could cause cancer. Next on the Dr. Oz show. Anyway. Yes, the color schemes are fun. We've got those going again tonight. Let's get these teams in. Let's do it. Should I tell them to go? Everybody's here, right?
Yes. All right.
All right.
So we're gonna go ahead and get into the spectator mode here. First game of the night is brought to you by Sean and myself, Revenite. Easily, the two coolest people in all of the League esports.
Hey!
That Danny guy, you know, just I don't know. We just don't know anymore.
I don't know. He's been up at the Gateway doing stuff with other companies and such. Actually, he was up there broadcasting Archangel Hellfire, a virtual reality game. But we have Rocket League, a simulated car soccer game, right
That
here in front of
occasionally
us
has
right now.
explosions.
And we did see one already. That was quick in this goal! Oh, who touches every piece of the goalpost he can and gets it in.
Snuck right by everybody. As you can see here, it looks like they were trying to wait for the ball to kind of go in or not. Fierce Rocket, unfortunately, caught it with his pants down a little bit, at least it looked like to me. But yeah, that first goal coming real fast for judges.
Yeah, super quick goal. Nice start for them. Oh, what is
Ooh,
this?
somebody
kick
has
out?
Rainbow. Somebody has
Oh,
Rainbow.
no! Wait, who
Somebody
has
has
Rainbow?
entrails. I like that. There you go. Squishy the Panda with the rainbow. I was fine with
Entrails?
that flare. Yeah. entrails. The blood of his enemies. Come on.
His entrails are
That's
rainbow.
what kills his cards. The blood of his enemies. That's what
Not
kills
another one. No way. Okay. Woo.
Not quite. Not quite today.
Not quite. Oh my goodness. All right. So, if I'm a little loopy, I'm sorry. I started work at 5:40. I was up at 4:50. Worked 8 hours. Got home, grabbed a pickaxe, and started banging away at my backyard, which is all rocks and no dirt.
I know that feel. Except the dirt's usually clay mixed in with rocks.
Yeah, it was like literally sparking.
Oof! What a save. That was a good save.
That was a great save. It's Squishy the Panda in the Merc, maybe inspired by our Merc play last night from Coco and Ice. Team Pina Colada, as I have dubbed them.
I like that. Is it an icy drink that is refreshing at the exact right time? Not so much now as it is fall and winter, as Eglon Navas gets another good save there. Good shot by Delavine. But Pina Coladas, man, if you like them,
I'm not a fan.
if you like
I don't
Pina
like
Coladas
coconut.
and singing in the rain, and if you're really into yoga, and if you have half a brain,
You have a girlfriend. Stop flirting on screen.
I'm sorry, Sean. I didn't mean to.
Oh, the shot by Eglon just barely misses. I'm sorry, interruption. That song was on this morning at the station. So.
It's a good. Oh my god!
Oh my gosh! On purpose or not, that was ridiculous.
The ball just wants to bounce around all over the place. As K Grizzly's going to take down Ehud to Swordless. Another shot coming in. This time, Fierce Rocket all over that one. Not
Yeah,
gonna get
great
it, sleeping
save.
twice.
No, great save by Fierce Rocket. In position, waited for the shot so he could react. Was able to get there in time. Grizzly taking it up the wall. You gotta get the centering pass. Nice extra touch.
Good little bump.
Oh.
Almost.
All right, Fierce has this one.
And they're
Nice
just gonna
boost
go for
pickup.
the reset here. Squishy the Panda gonna block, intercept that up in the air. And is anybody else Oh, well,
Oh,
the assist coming in, I believe, at the end from Dalavine or Fierce Rockets. I'm not sure which one. One of the two of them had the crucial assist there, and it was definitely Fierce Rockets. Just trying to get the ball out of the way there, unintentional. Kind of been the theme for game number one. I think he just wants to switch sides for a little bit, you know?
maybe just a little bit. No, that own goal, unfortunate, as it takes the score to 3-0 here at halftime. Halftime brought to you by nerdiestbrands.com. Go check them out.
Good brand.
I'm practicing these
Cool
little
stuff.
stuff, by the way. I think it's kind of fun.
I need to work on them too, you know? We need to work on a like little mini advertisement, you know? If your wardrobe's a little lacking of some really cool nerdy branded stuff, check
Are
them
you a
out.
gamer but don't know how to show it?
Are you secretly into a whole bunch of nerdy titles, but are too afraid to show it off to anybody else?
Are you stuck in the D&D closet? Meanwhile, okay, back to the game. Sorry. As this one goes all the way across the field, long shot for Dalavine. Deals it from
That is going to be
Squishy.
their first one of the game so far. Could be the first of many. Who knows? But so far, it's been a pretty dominant game coming from judges.
Yeah, so Fopies plays D&D every Friday and is not afraid to admit it. Should probably go to nerdiestbrands.com and get himself some D&D related stuff. I'm sure they have cool dice or 20-sided jumbo die or whatever you want to call it. Somebody put this ball away in the goal. Oh, great play.
Not going to happen yet, but Fierce Rocket's going to
Oh!
try. Squishy the Panda almost gets the assist, but is able to recover just as quickly, and is now going for a drive there, but gets interrupted by K Grizzly. On a side note, I do also play D&D every Friday as well. I have a group of pretty awesome nerds that I am the game master for.
I've never played D&D ever in my life,
Oh,
but we
dude,
do have
you
to
should
acknowledge
do it.
Stormy Inferno just subscribed.
Is that a
with
Twitch Prime subscription?
That's a Twitch Prime. Joshy gets to sing to us here.
After
in
the game,
just
he's
a
got
second.
plenty of time. After the
As
game, he's got
Kate
that plenty of time.
Grizzly, Kate Grizzly takes it to 2-3. This pass from the corner by Dalavine, very nicely done. One bounce, no bounce. Grizzly gets it in the air, nicely done. Stormy Inferno, we love you back.
Thank you for putting our good friend Joshy on the spot.
Yeah, so
We
pick
really
a movie.
appreciate that.
Stormy, do you want to pick a Disney movie? I'm sure Josh knows them all, having two daughters.
Actually, that's a good point. Maybe he should pick the Disney line or song that he wants him to get the jingle from. I want it to be like a car commercial jingle, to be perfectly honest.
Something local to whatever Boondocks in Washington. Car lot.
Exactly.
Oh,
All right, so
Fopies
bring
said-
us back to
Fopies,
the
you
game here.
didn't-
We have 22 seconds left in the game. The score is 3-2, and the ball so far is staying on Judge's side of the field, but Squishy the Pan is
Oh.
going to find that breakaway here, and I believe that is going to be good night and scene. Close the curtains. Game number one looks to be in the pockets of Judges so far.
Yeah, great. Taking advantage, Squishy the Panda, of the mistake there. But 4-2, they were bringing it back ever so closely, the Grizzlies were, but game one is going to be probably out of reach at this point, so they're going to have to concentrate on game number two as this counts down to the end. When's the ball going to touch the ground? Nobody knows, but Josh has to be ready with the next song after switching the map and the game score and all that kind of stuff.
Absolutely. And game
looking
number
forward
two
to
we
this,
are
Josh.
going to go to with Judges taking the first one. And by no means was that a easy win for Judges. I feel like the Fierce Grizzlies definitely put a lot of pressure there towards the end. As you can see with how many shots on goal they had, pretty neck and neck, I believe, with the Fierce Grizzlies getting just one more shot on goal. But now I want to hear a particular angelic voice sing a little song for us. Maybe after the series, maybe after the next game. Who knows?
Come on, Josh. Right now it's either Stormy Inferno picks one in the next couple seconds, or you do it. Or you pick one. So we'll let Stormy say needs to be a radio jingle. I thought okay, all right. So you can
Okay
pick
with
like
that.
you can pick a local jingle, like a roofing company or a car lot. S&S Roofing. For all you Utah people, you know what that is.
What would you do?
Oh,
for
O'Reilly.
a bar? Something like that.
Utah Cars. We deliver.
Hot Wheels lead the way. Wait.
Stanley Steamer.
Get your home cleaner. There's so many little jingles that he has to sing, but he's got to choose one.
Yep, he's
All
got to
right,
choose
so
one. And so
does
while
have-
Josh picks that, we'll get started with game number 2. Iceberg, welcome. Team Pina Colada. Yes, I see that up there. I don't know why I didn't see that earlier.
He likes Pina Coladas and singing in the rain, I can tell you that much. All right. So
Called
game number
JG
one.
Wentworth.
I love that.
I have a structured settlement. What do I do, Josh?
All right. Let's bring it back. We're gonna get the reveal of what kind of jingle. I'm sure after this game, from her. I think it might be JG Wentworth. It was more like how did JG Wentworth go? I think
It was like the operatic one on the
call
bus.
JG
Hey,
Wentworth.
Wentworth.
877 cash now. 877 cash now. 877
All right. Well, it looks like Revenite did my job for me. So
No.
No, we still need to hear it. As Grizzly, not to ignore the game, but Grizzly's going to score first on game number 2. So, nice job by them. But we're almost a minute into this game, and Joshy is about to sing. Let's do this.
You can YouTube it and you can find it, Joshy. That's gonna be your mission. Just YouTube it, learn it, and then you're gonna sing it.
Yeah, you got 4 minutes.
All right. So back in this game, the Grizzlies finally got their goal, and they do have the lead, and they are in position to take game number 2. But I believe they want to. Now, if I'm not saying that I'm a pro or anything or an expert at all, but they probably want to increase that goal lead by just another couple of goals. Am I right?
Iceberg.
Wow.
A jingle,
you got
Iceberg, not a whole commercial, dude.
You got it. You got the whole entire commercial.
Or what about
Do you
the
have diabetes?
diabetes?
Call Liberty Medical. Oh my god. We've lost
All right,
control.
come on. Iceberg, quit distracting my fellow caster.
Oh, Grizzly with the save. Nice shot by Panda. Okay, I'm back in. I'm watching. I'm focused. We got a pirate flag on this car with a shark fin. That was my jam for a while. Now I got the shark.
A little bit of a friendly bounce going around in the background here. Squishy to Panda going to try to set it up there. Eglon to Vast gets the shot, but Dalavine it bumps that up into the air. And here we are, reset once again, as both teams are going to look to try to set up some kind of play together. Almost got the self pass there, but got interrupted, and all of his momentum just died.
Absolutely. All right, so this one's popped up. We're approaching halftime, 1-0 in favor of the Grizzlies. Squishy reading this one well, but Dalavine takes it away. Long bounce, Fierce Rockets up in the air for it. No touch by Ahood. Eglon is there.
He has another chance. But nothing's going to come out of it, it looks like. Nope, Squishy to Panda is not going to be able to get that one in the breakaway from Dalavine.
2v1.
All but over as Dalavine gets that second goal.
Beautiful goal by Dalavine. Sees the breakaway. Ahood trying to get back. Doesn't go for boost at all, but doesn't get up in the air either. Needed to get up a little bit. That was a really well done fast break there by Dalavine and the Grizzlies. 2-0.
Absolutely, just capitalizing on Squishy and the Panda, unfortunately getting a little bit of a whiff there. And that punish was swift, and it was just, and you could almost say, it was fierce like a grizzly. I've done it. I've done it. You didn't think I was going to do it, but I did it.
You did it. Somehow, some way, you did it. As this one...
I don't know if they have an
Dang it.
opening for a mascot position, but I would like to apply.
Are you a furry? We didn't know it. Get all your furry supplies at nerdyfriends. No, I don't think they have furry supplies.
And they pulled their sponsorship.
What a-
there it goes.
what a save.
There it goes. That is gone now.
We are no longer allowed to use the logo. Oh,
You took going for a second. I'm gonna die for a second.
You go ahead and die, but do it muted. As the Grizzlies are playing defense right now, the rotation from the judges is looking good. Eglon and Squishy back, Vast pushing forward. The boom there from Ahood. This is a strategy they've used before, destroying the goalie and then pushing forward. However, it's now a 3-on-2 as the Grizzlies look to push out of their own zone. Oh, another demo by Squishy stops that advantage. Now, all the
Still
judges
dead.
back on defense. Are you still dying over there? Oh man, Fopies gifts a sub to Iceberg. You've gifted 3 subs to this channel. Fopies, you're the best, man.
Okay.
Fopies is
Okay.
the awesome. All right, 45 seconds left. Squishy's on a tear, by the way. Now that you are a sub, and we have a bunch of subs in the chat, I want to see some bombs the next time somebody gets demoed. I need to see
Next
some
time
bombs
something
in
goes
the chat.
boom, we need to see explosions in chat.
30 seconds left. Oh, look at this shot! What a shot
Wow.
by Grizzly! Oh my goodness. As
Hey,
this one is
Grizzly
up
showing
at
that
the
skill
ceiling,
off.
comes off the wall, just under the crossbar. That was a pretty shot.
You'd have absolutely loved to see him in that 2v2 tournament yesterday. He had a lot of skill to show.
Oh yeah. All right, so
Alrighty,
Egon's
so
gonna... Nope.
now that I am back, fully recovered from my previous choking hazard,
Preemptive booming there, Major Moose.
you can't
I won't.
boom, no premature explosions allowed. So 2
All right.
seconds left on the clock, and it looks like it's gonna be all but over. All she wrote, and there we go. It is gonna be the Fierce Grizzlies taking your second game, tying up the series. That's exactly what I want to see. I want to see these close matches. I want to see these guys fight tooth and nail. But it looks like in this one, the Fierce Grizzlies just went off. I don't know if it was the furry comment you made earlier or what, but they just
I think that might have inspired him.
that might have inspired them indeed. All right, but we have 40 seconds. Joshy, are you ready? Nope, he's not ready.
He's setting
Never mind.
up the game. He's
Sorry,
practicing his operatic J.G. Wentworth voice in the background right now.
I heard it in the background.
He's gargling
pipes.
water. Let's get down to business
To defeat,
to defeat your puns.
Did they send me daughters when I asked for sons?
It's a Donny Osmond special, by the way.
Hi, I'm Donnie Osmond stand-in.
Yes, Hot Wheels leading the way. Sorry.
You love this place, don't you now?
Dude, I saw it for the first time last night, and it's awesome. I think it's a cool field. The ramps in the background are sick, and I'm excited to play here.
Alright, so we are going to get this third game in the series started for you guys. Fopies is singing for us in the background. Much appreciated, my dude.
Look at all those TLE little badges on the side. I love it. They look so good.
We want some more! Give us more!
All right, we are into game number 3. Crucial game numero 3.
This is
Oh,
what
nice.
usually decides it for a lot of teams. Whoever takes this game usually wins.
We have another gifted sub from Fopies over to Mr. Coconut's Team Pina Colada, completely subbed into the League Esports. Give him a little thank you, Coconut, if you will. That is pretty sweet from Fopies. #1 fan, #1 bit donator, #1
He's
sub
just trying to
gifter.
take all the badges away from me now, huh?
Yeah,
all
you
of
thought you were cool. Fopies
Oh.
taking over.
I'm not cool
Okay.
anymore.
You're on staff now.
I know. I can't be cool now.
Nope. Coolness destroyed. Squishy the Panda with a shot over the top of Grizzly. Look at this nice little touch in the Merc using that giant side panel, learning things from Team Pina Colada and the watermelon vans that they used yesterday.
And that's
In
what this
case you
league is
didn't
all
see it.
about. We want to see
This is hilarious.
our players improve. We want to see
That's-
our teams get more competitive. It's just a fun viewing experience for everybody when that happens.
Absolutely. And one thing I wish we would see more from like, especially the pros, is the different cars. Like they standardize the hitboxes pretty much, and you know, all the cars are essentially similar, fall into certain categories. But man, all you see is Octane, Dominus, and Batmobile. Occasionally a Maverick, but that's about it. I wish we
Really,
could see
yeah.
that from the different cars.
Don't really get to see much else, but that's the meta right now. At least for them. For us,
Yeah.
it could be anything though.
Oh,
Just
risky
a
play
huge
by a
fight
Hood.
over the ball there. Just a mosh pit as the ball just gets bounced between player to player.
All right,
And
I'm
it is
going.
now
I'm
gonna
going
get sent
Skycam.
back.
I'm going Skycam. I'm gonna look. We got 3 goalies here from the judges.
Oh my goodness! There's a wall of judges. How are you gonna get the ball past that? I would not know.
Yeah, Batmobile's the only unique car. It's got the longest and widest hitbox. It's also freaking flat. Yeah, so I don't know. I wish we saw a little bit more variety. It's Fierce Rocket with the save there. This one getting cleared out to the side. We got 2 purple players heading back. Eaglon's going to turn around and come challenge the ball. Gets the demo instead. There's
Where
your
are my
cue,
bombs?
boys.
Where are my
There's your
bombs?
cue. Let's see the bombs in the chat. Let's go. I want to see it. Chat interaction is key. We like to see that go
I
off.
like to
So
know
here
that
we
we're
go.
passing to a live
There's
audience.
another one. Yeah, it's nice when you guys are live. Finkel did bring out the Scarab, and it was so annoying. The engine noise of the Scarab is the worst.
Not a huge fan. I can see that. Just full defense coming in for
Oh!
the Grizzlies, but it's not gonna matter. Switching to Pandas is gonna forcefully drive that ball into the back of the net. Nothing that they could do. Hey, Grizzly couldn't do it. Fierce Rocket couldn't do it. Switching to Panda.
Yeah, Fierce tried. I know you can change the engine noises. If he put it on like muscle car with the Scarab, it wouldn't make sense. However, it is fun to see the different cars. Like when I think who used the Gizmo for a while. It might have been
Oh my
Axe.
gosh. I remember seeing that.
All right, so we've got less than 2 minutes for the Grizzlies to score 2 goals and tie this thing up. This has been a very streaky series. One team dominating the game. It was Burger. You're right, Stormy. Iceberg Burger, but not ice, just Berg.
You're absolutely right. We've been seeing the first game being the only exception to that, as it was pretty close there for a second. Judges pulled ahead towards the end of the game. But yeah, so far.
I mean, Judges jumped out to 3-0 though. Oh, is this one sitting in front of net? Can Fierce Rocket get the touch? No. Squishy's gonna come through, clear it away. Now he's got the fast break. Grizzly's got to get back, and he does. Nice timing on that front flip to block that ball away. Off to the side, away from his own net. Now he's facing the wrong way, but still gets the touch. Good job by Grizzly, playing some good defense as Squishy comes in with better offense. Finishes it off, slams it in the back of the net. Stop blocking my shot, sir. This one's going in.
Absolutely, just nothing that Fierce Grizzlies could do about that one. Once again, Judges just asserting their dominance over the Grizzlies. But we're gonna see what happens in the next game. I mean, who knows? This has been so far been the tale of 2 streaks. Huh?
Sounds a little dirty. Tale of 2 streaks.
Well, okay, all right. So
Oh, the save there by Ahood. Takes it on the fast break right away. Past to... Oh my gosh! That scared me. That
What,
ball
the ball
was an
going
own
flying back
goal
into
waiting
the
to
stream?
happen. That was an own goal waiting to happen. No, I'm not in... I'm in Skycam watching the whole field.
Gotcha. But I am in the I'm in the thick of it. I am watching Squishy the Panda drive this ball down as far as he can, or at least gets it up for a cross. It was just Swordless is ready, but he's just going to get the touch. But Fierce Rocket's going to be able to get that ball at and out of the way. 3 seconds left into the game. Are they going to at least get 1 goal, or is it going to be a 3-0 clean sweep? Judges coming out as your winners in game number 3, bringing the series back. Back to the,
What was that?
dude, I swear, I'm 26 years old. I should be past this, but I guess I'm not.
Give it a few more years, young
I
one.
know. I know.
Oh,
they gotta grow a
young
little more,
Padawan.
apparently. Puberty never stops, guys.
Never ceases. As we move forward to game number 4, the judges leading the series 2-1 with a dominating game number 3. 9 total shots, 3 saves. Fierce Rocket ping over 100. Come on, bro.
Yeah, he has a little bit of a high ping, but
That's why.
all right.
All right, so we got 6 seconds. We're gonna get into the next match. We need to see the Grizzlies come back now and tie this thing up.
They absolutely can. I mean, we've seen a common theme once again in these two games. It's been either Judges up ahead by a lot, or the Fierce Grizzlies up ahead by a lot. We're gonna see if the Judges are going to break the system, or if the Fierce Grizzlies are going to be able to bring us to game number 5, which would be awesome.
Yeah, so Judges winning that last game. Now we see the Grizzlies come out. Let's see if we can spot a little bit more of an offensive posture from them. Right now, though, they've got some defensive work to go as Ahood, the Swordless, uses the Morningstar Mace to destroy somebody. Fierce Rocket comes in. Nice goal. Slams it away. Had to get there as Ahood was trying to turn around on defense, get in the way of the ball. Thought he had it. Fierce Rocket out of nowhere puts that one into the back of the old onion bag.
And this is possibly going to be the start of the spree coming in for the Fierce Grizzlies. Once again, we see the aggression being completely flipped into separate games. I don't know why I'm dying still.
Woo! That was a close one there. A little bit of a whiff. Ball goes harmlessly off the corner of the goal. Dolovin's got an opportunity to open net. Squishy gets back on defense. Oh! Another whiff.
Another whiff. Another one gets by. And once again, Squishy the Panda just finding these openings, finding these plays. He is going to try to get the setup for Eglon the Bats, but Fierce Rocket is going to be able to arrive just in the nick of time there. But they need to reset for their next attack. Unfortunately for them, it looks like Judges were just a little bit too ready for that to happen, and now trying to set up an attack of their own with Squishy the Panda leading the charge.
Yeah, Dolovin just got taken out of the play. This ball slowly rolling towards net. The clear across goal, across the face of goal, which scares me to death every single time. One rule in soccer, never put it across your own net. And the other rule, it's a Cardinal sin. The other rule, don't clear it to the middle. Yeah, don't clear it to the middle.
That ball just floating in
either.
front of your goal is just a panic moment for everybody, and an opportunity for the opposite team to just touch that ball.
Yeah, it's pretty much a clencher for sure. Clench
Extreme clencher, would you say?
every muscle down there. Tight. Grizzly.
Breakaway,
Nice
almost.
block. Now he's got to get the
Good stop from
dribble.
Grizzly.
Oh,
He
huge
has-
stop there.
He has the ability to dribble this ball. I've seen him do it before yesterday. Joshy's seen him do it as well. He can dribble the ball. It just looks like Judges are not giving him the opportunity to kind of get the dribble set up that he wants to get right now.
And K Grizzly on the Nintendo Switch, showing off his skills. Also might be why his ping is bad. Take that, Nintendo.
Well, it's Fierce Rocket who has a worst ping, I guess.
Don't interrupt my thoughts with facts. Don't bring facts into. Oh man. So after
So
this game,
depending
we'll
on
hear
what
from
happens-
Josh.
Are we?
We're gonna hear from Josh, man. It's gonna happen.
Oh my gosh, we finally get the
Is
song.
this ball to the middle?
Oh my
No.
gosh, Delavine just missing that one just a little bit. That was his golden opportunity to increase the goal lead by another one. Giving
Yeah,
them a
one
little
is
bit
not
more
comfortable.
reprieve.
One goal is not a comfortable lead. Anything can happen, especially. Oh, we've got a breakaway here. Grizzly, no, let Delavine have it. Communication error. Delavine had an angle. He could have put a shot on goal. Now both Grizzly and Delavine way out of the play. Fierce Rocket's got a delay. Dalvin
And
trying
the
to get
break
back.
is going to get stopped by Great K Grizzly. They did a good job by those guys to get back as fast as they could. But you're absolutely right. We saw signs of a little bit of a miscommunication there, as Dalavine had easily the best shot on goal there, but K Grizzly looking a little too greedy for that spotlight.
Yeah, I don't even know if it's out. He might not have even known that Dalavine was there. They've got to talk. Hey, I got it. I'm right behind you. I'm right there. Small talk can be key. As this ball dangerously in front, Eagle on the Vest has a chance. Puts it in the correct corner, keeping it away from Fierce Rocket, who was right there near post.
And he was just waiting for his turn. Ehud the Swordless gets a little bit bad of a thrust move there, but thankfully for him, Eglon the Vast was there, ready to go, and we are now tied 1-1. And this is what we don't want to see if you're a Fierce Grizzly fan. You wanted to see them increase that gold lead just to give themselves a little bit more cushion. Now you have 45 seconds left in the game, and you have to get another goal if you want to keep the series alive. And there we go. They have done it.
They do it!
If only they could have done that sooner, we wouldn't be in this situation, but here we are.
Right, the pressure got stacked right back on them, and Dalavine answers it with a goal from midfield. Great shot.
A good job
We have
for
the
sure.
kickoff
as
now.
the-
40 seconds. 40 seconds left. Here we go.
The 50-50 went in favor of Judges for just a second before the Fierce Grizzlies got control of that ball again. But once again, here we are. Wrong side of the field if you are a Fierce Grizzly fan. Right side of the field if you want Judges to be able to take this game away and finish out the series. The ball is going to float a little bit by the goal there, but thankfully for the Fierce Grizzlies, Judges didn't quite look ready for that kind of a play just yet.
Oh, nice pinch there by Grizzly. Slams it against the wall. Now he's got some dribbling to do. The demo by Fierce Rocket. What a nice job there. Dalavine with a chance to close this thing out. Oh, he could have scored another goal there, but they'll take the win anyway. As this series is tied 2-2, we go to Game 5 in our first match of the night. Gotta love it.
And as a treat for everybody, with game number 5, I believe we have our resident sleeper singer Joshi ready to go.
Resident operatic master Joshi.
Huh? Where is it? Should we be quiet? Everybody,
Let's go, Josh.
We
Let's
need
go,
you.
Josh.
We need everybody.
Okay, I'm here,
moment
I'm here.
silence for everybody.
We need
Josh.
some PogChamps in the chat, please. PogChamp.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Clip this.
Here we go. Ready?
Clip this.
I'm gonna do voices and everything.
Ooh, let's make it happen.
All right.
I have a structured settlement and I need cash now. Call JG Wentworth 877 cash now. I have an annuity, but I need cash now. Call JG Wentworth 877 cash now. 877 cash now. They'll help thousands, they'll help you too. One lump sum of cash they will pay to you. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. If you need long-term payments, but you need cash now, call JG Wentworth 877 cash now. 877 cash now. 877 cash now. 877 cash now. It's your money. Use it when you need it. Call JG Wentworth 877 cash now. Call now. There we go.
Love it. Love it. Thank you
gosh.
so much, Josh.
Wow.
I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did that.
Wow.
You made it happen.
That
I hope
is-
somebody clipped that whole
Thank you.
entire
Thank
thing.
you.
That's gonna be on the front page of the Discord for a while.
That is beautiful, dude. That is the most awesome thing I've ever seen on stream. That was fantastic. I'm gonna do voices. You start off with the high-pitched voice, dude.
It was great. Thank you so much, Joshy. We appreciate everything that you do, and then some. As you are, yeah. So, back
Anyway.
to the game. Back to the
All right,
game.
I'm muting myself.
We're gonna send
Oh.
Joshy back behind the screen again, as it looks like an almost goal there for the Fierce Grizzlies. Unfortunately, just a little bit inaccurate and went off of the post there, as I am wiping a tear from my eye at the sheer beauty of what just happened earlier.
That was incredible. As this shot almost goes in, it's off the post. Got to get it clear here. Dalavine keeps it in. Another opportunity. Dalavine again in the right place, puts it low. Squishy with the save. Nice read.
Definitely for sure. Ehud the Swordless going to be able to get this one up into the air, brings it back down to earth. But K Grizzly doing all that he can to try to disrupt this play. Ehud the Swordless being, oh, that looked like rule 1 there. Somebody backed off. I saw that. But it's okay. Maybe it was just a harmless bump and it was just awkward. But who knows? It looked like 2 cars colliding. Somebody correct me. Alrighty, so back to the game here, and it is going to be the Fierce Grizzlies trying to get an attack started here, but Ehud the Swordless just going to pass that off to Squishy the Panda, who is going to be trying to get the drive started. And there we go, continuation of the attack.
Around.
What was that?
I was saying Squishy was getting, pinballed around. He was getting ran into playing bumper cars over there. Nice touch there to get it past Dalavine. Now in the middle for Ehud. Can he get up and redirect this one? Nope. Grizzly's there to take it away. Oh, nice centered ball. Look at this. Thing's going to fall right in the middle. Who's there?
Oh,
Fierce
there we go.
Rocket. Fierce freaking Rocket comes through. What a pass. My goodness, that was
Great setup,
perfect.
like you said, from K Grizzly to get that ball in the right position. Great aggression from Fierce Rocket to drive that into the back of the goal. And Fierce Grizzlies are set to take this final game and possibly win the series. But how long are they going to be able to be in this position of comfort before judges retaliate with a goal of their own?
Yeah, again, 1 goal is not a comfortable lead in this game. Rocket League is too chaotic, too crazy, too fast-paced for 1 goal to hold off forever. Grizzly's going to clear this off to the side. Dalavine going to catch it. Nicely done. Oh, he gets a little bit of separation, and Eglon the Vast comes in there and steals it.
Okay, Grizzly going to try to ride this one along the wall. Ehud the Swordless going to take down Fierce Rocket in the background there. Is that going to be enough? The ball goes up in the air. Unfortunately, Eglon the Vast did not get the angle he wanted to send that ball back flying down towards the goal.
This is a dangerous
coming
ball.
in for Fierce Rocket. And there it is, the second goal and the comfortable lead given to them by Fierce Rocket. Fierce Grizzlies look set to take this final game.
They do, a 2-0 lead. They have that insurance goal now. Because it is baseball playoffs, let's call it the insurance run. It's all strategic. The intentional walks.
You gotta be feeling
They
good.
should throw the
if
ball
you
at the
are-
batters more.
If you're a part of the Fierce Grizzly team, you gotta be feeling good here. If you are judges, you are sweating a little bit here as they have so far been unable to get any kind of setup around this Fierce Grizzly defense so far that I've been able to see. Nothing's quite been going right for them. Passes get interrupted, setups get broken up. So far, it just seems to be a pretty clean game from Fierce Grizzlies.
Yeah, they're playing really well. It looked good. Their rotations are on point. Their shots are looking good. There's a nice steal away by Squishy the Panda. Is going to push it forward now. The numbers advantage.
Oh,
Eglon's got to get up. Grizzly's there to meet him. Squishy next. Met by Dalavine, and that ball's cleared away.
and not quite getting the right touch. Did Ehud the Swordless get there? Eglon the Vast gonna try to get this clear out in the way. 40 seconds left, and the ball is still hovering around Judge's side of the field. They gotta get this ball out of here. Squishy the Panda trying to make an attack, but Craig Grizzly just enough height to be able to get this ball. Dalavine taking down Squishy the Panda in the background here. Are they going to be able to set up an attack here? Dalavine tries to get the pass, but unfortunately misses his teammate here, and Squishy the Panda looks at it, watches it go flying past him by K Grizzly.
Only 15 seconds left. The goal needs to happen right now if the judges want a chance at a kickoff goal to tie. But it looks like time is ticking down. That last touch might have done it there for K Grizzly. This series is going to go in favor of the Fierce Grizzlies in comeback fashion. In 5 games, 3-2. GG's, everybody. That was fantastic.
A nice, clean game from the Fierce Grizzlies. Look at that. Look at those stats right there. 0 shots on goal from judges. All the pressure coming in from the Fierce Grizzlies. That is the kind of dominating performance that will all but guarantee winning that final game here. And here we are with the Fierce Grizzlies taking the series away from judges after they were just one game away from taking it themselves. Hate
Yeah,
to
what a
see it, but
turnaround.
well played by both teams.
Yeah, what a turnaround there by the Fierce Grizzlies. They got shut out in game number 3 and then come back and win the next 2. GG's, everybody. Wow. What a fun way to start the night, I think. It's pretty awesome.
We got music. We got singing. We have Rocket League. The only thing that's missing is a bunch of popcorn
And the dancing girls.
and energy drinks. A lot of
I already had an energy drink today. I had
a
that.
lot of energy drinks.
I had the Rockstar Hardcore Apple today. Pretty good.
Indeed it was.
like
All
it.
right, so we're gonna get this next game set up for you. Are we taking a break? Or are we just gonna get the next game set up? All right, we're gonna talk about the weekly schedule while we get the next game set up here. So, Sean, why don't you tell me what this new schedule looks like?
All right,
And
well,
why did we do it?
if you're looking at the screen, that is what it looks like. Why we changed it up, some things weren't quite working out. We were having troubles with scheduling issues, so we decided to make some changes, add something, and continue to grow and experiment with our leagues. And so this is what we came up with. Tuesday is now Fortnite instead of Halo. 2v2 duos, I guess, is almost a better way to describe it, because we didn't just do a 2v2, we did 2v2v2 with 3 different teams playing at the same time, which is pretty awesome. Wednesday is 2v2 Rocket League. That was 2 different streams, whole bunch of teams,
A
and
lot of games.
a ton of fun. That was really, really enjoyable, and one of our best nights ever, I believe, in the League Esports. It was fantastic. Thursday is tonight. Did not change. We are keeping it as 3v3 Rocket League, our main jam, our favorite thing, I believe, and so we're not touching that. We love our teams, we love our players, and we don't want to switch anything. The only thing we're doing is trying to keep a little bit closer, pay a little bit closer attention to stats, and see what we can do as far as updating the players on how their teams are doing. Friday, Saturday, any other day, pretty much, we have reserved for exclusive tournaments, special events. If we've got 2 teams of Halo players in our Discord that want to play a series, they DM us and we can set it up for them, do a whole series layout, stream it. That way they have the VOD, that way they have, the analysis of it and everything. So everything there is reserved for those kind of things. We also are working on a forum to gauge interest in Call of Duty because, frankly, it's a lot of fun. It looks fantastic. I've played zombies and I've played a couple other things, and it's great. And I've gotten a couple questions about it in some direct messages about, are we going to do Call of Duty? So we need to get that form out to you guys here before the end of the week and see what we got as far as Call of Duty interest.
I know for sure that there are a few game types that I think would be really interesting to watch concerning
Well-
Call of Duty Black Ops. I mean, props to Treyarch. First of all, I used to play Call of Duty way back. The last Call of Duty game I played, unfortunately, was Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare 3. And then I
Yeah, I'm
stopped
about in
because
that same boat.
then I stopped because it was the same formula over and over and over again. Nothing really changed. They added jetpacks, which kind of threw everybody for a loop there, I believe. Wasn't really a huge selling point because Titanfall was frankly much better. But in Black Ops 4, they've completely redesigned the way that PvP feels. It now feels a little bit less like the run and gun style that Call of Duty has been really known for. The changes alone to health no longer being a thing that comes back automatically. Now it's something that you have to figure out. Like, is it okay to heal right now? Is it okay to, should I just wait to heal for a little bit and heal later, or what? The different operators with their own abilities as well. A lot of changes. A lot of changes.
Also with the Battle Royale mode is a whole different thing. That I think it's gonna just kill PUBG. To be honest,
Finally, somebody got Battle Royale right.
I think so, man. It looks so good. Like just, I mean, it's polished. It's looks awesome. So, meanwhile, we have teams entering the field. Are they the same color, Josh?
They're pretty close to the same color. I'm wondering if maybe we could use their.
Oh, it's gray versus white. Okay, this won't confuse anybody. All right.
We'll see what happens in this first game. If it's a little bit too like confusing or the colors are too close, maybe we can switch up to the away colors for one of the teams. Who knows? But we are
looking at them now. I think it might be all right.
All right, so we're going to get started with this first game here, brought to you with UVU against the Memers, also known as Weber State University, a classic rivalry, if I ever heard one.
Yeah, this rivalry has been developing over the last several weeks. And, we got Weezer. What's wrong with Weezer? Weezer! Someone destroyed his sweater.
Is he stuck? He's good. Well, no, is he good?
No,
I was
is he
wondering
good?
if he's good. Let's take a look here. Weezer is stuck.
Okay, we're gonna...
Oh, he's in a phone call. So...
Iceberg, no!
Iceberg, come on, family, friends, and stream. Get off of him! No, turn away! Turn away! Somebody switch the game. Oh my gosh, I'm hitting all the buttons and it's just focusing on Iceberg. Okay. No! I don't know what to do anymore. Okay. Just ignore what you guys are seeing. This will answer questions if you guys want to know how Rocket League babies are made. Apparently, no further, and your question will be answered.
The eggs! The eggs!
As my co-caster dies, softly in the background, killed by what he just saw, which I'm sure would bring a lot of people to tears of absolute joy and chronic comas of laughter.
Wow.
It is going to be UVU with your first goal of the game. Now that we have Weezer back, it looks like, yes, Weezer is back. And he is alive.
Wow. That might be the most hilarious thing I've seen in like weeks.
I hope somebody clipped it. I hope somebody clipped it.
I hope not.
We did not get a clip there.
Let's let that one just be what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. As Iceberg puts this one into the goal. 2-0 in favor of UVU. But goodness. Oh.
No. Stormy Inferno, let me correct you. Weezer was just given soft little back rubs from behind.
It was a
All right.
massage. Getting him into the game. Like, you can do it, kid. You got it.
He was concerned. He wanted to pump him up, literally. And make sure he was okay. I just killed our producer in the background. I'm sorry, guys.
Alright, I'm switching us to a mature stream.
Yeah, make the changes now.
We
We're
got
no longer. Not only are we no longer able to be sponsored by Nerdiest Brands, thanks to I Am the One Fish, but now we also lose our family-friendly audience. So.
That was hilarious.
Oh man, the ball's just gonna bounce around for a little bit there, but Iceberg is gonna get the third goal for UVU.
This might be the slowest goal of all time.
I think Weezer got possibly like messed with a little bit on the inside, you know, scrambled a little bit.
Maybe.
Because it seems
That
like
was hilarious.
it seems like Iceberg is just all over that one, you know.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Woo! Let's bring it to halftime. Because I am tired of laughing. That, jeez, my goodness. Okay.
I mean, you could say that Iceberg was just handing Weezer some frosting. It is almost
No.
Christmas.
Nope. Nope.
It is almost Christmas, you know.
Sugar cookies.
Frosted sugary cookies with an overabundance of frosting, you know.
All right. Back to the game. Halftime. 2.5 minutes left. Iceberg on forwards. Taken away by Speedy. Classy Weasel pushing this one forward. Coco, Hockey, and Iceberg versus Classy Weasel, Speedy, and Weezer. Weasel with a chance here. It bounces off the crossbar and down. Weezer trying to keep it in. He does. As that goes back towards net, Weasel has no boost, has to retreat.
Now he has plenty of boost. His tank is full. Hockey gonna try to get the shot.
that
Hits the
shot,
crossbar
though.
there. Coco gonna redirect that one back towards the goal, but Classy Weasel gonna be able to pass it off to Speedy,
Great
who gets a
play.
really good shot. Wow, what a long shot there from Speedy. Impressive pass, good setup, lovely shot.
Weezer's like, I got my hash pipe, and puts it away. I don't remember the rest of the words of that song, though.
I flip my head back and forth. No, not doing that one ever again. All right. Game
Ever
getting a little
again?
closer as the memers
so-
slowly but surely crawl back from that 3-0 deficit that they had for a majority of the game.
Yep, now it is 3-2. Finally cleared by Classy Weasel.
Oof.
Put right back in. Iceberg with a little soft shot. Classy Weasel's there for the save. Cannot clear it. The ball is still in dangerous position. Iceberg up, down, in. Jeez.
Unfortunate for Speedy there, he was able to get the touch, but it looks like that ball was a little too determined to get into the back of the net there. So, unfortunato.
Yeah, it hit him right in the hood, just deflected badly into the net. So, plenty of time to come back, however, for the memers. They still have 80 seconds to score a couple goals and take this thing to overtime or 3 and win the game.
And the memers are one of those teams who could absolutely do it, but UVU is definitely not the kind of team that's going to let them just get 3 goals easily. It is going to be a hard 1 minute left in the game. Classy Weasel gets a really good shot, but it is going to bounce off the top there. Speedy going to get the nice redirect. And that ball is going to be sent back towards the center of the field as, once again, we are within a goal of the 2 teams for a little bit of overtime.
Yeah, that was a beautiful shot there. Hey, Joshy, we should get the alt channel to host us as well. I don't know how we could do that, but it's a number. As we
It is a number.
clear this one off the backboard, 45 seconds. 1 goal game here in game number 1. Classy Weasel off the ceiling. Weezer takes it, pushes it forward. Iceberg needs to get this touch, doesn't get a good one.
The ball is floating in front of that goal. Super dangerous, but hockey causing my voice to break a little bit.
Hockey!
Hockey! He is a bird,
Oh,
you know? Birds are prone to squeaking. As Speedy
That's
takes down
true.
Iceberg.
Speedy gets the boom. Weezer's got no boost. Speedy's gonna take a shot between the defenders.
Oh.
There. Weezer once again into the middle. Can he get the touch? Hockey clears it away.
They're just playing past the ball like a little hot potato. Iceberg gets the setup, but the ball is going to touch the ground, and that will be UVU taking game number 1. Unfortunately for the memers, they just could not quite get that last goal to bring it to overtime to give them just a little bit more of a chance here. So, with that first game out of the way, what do you think so far, Sean? What do you think?
I think this is gonna be a fun matchup tonight. I think the memers have been playing really, really well lately. They've been, trying to catch up to UVU. Obviously, one of the best teams we see week to week. But they're doing a lot, so I expect them to win at least 1 game, possibly 2. I still think UVU takes the series, but I think it'll be close.
I think you're right. I think it's going to be a really close game. The memers, by no means a pushover team, but you're right. UVU has been actually placed pretty high in the collegiate scene of Rocket League.
Yeah, the Collegiate Rocket League Open, CRL. They have been competing there, trying to get on stream, trying to get in those brackets. And I think they've been doing really well. They had some issues as far as team stuff being there and a couple things they were telling me about. But overall, they've done a great job developing this squad. Coco and Ice have played thousands of hours together. Hockey right there with them as one of their teammates. They've got a whole setup at UVU just for gaming now. It's pretty awesome what they're doing with their esports. As Berg Dog pops up in the chat, Berg the word, Berg, bird. Sorry.
You're totally fine. So, we're back in game number 2. Are the Memers going to be able to take this game away from UVU, or are we going to see a very clean game number 2 from UVU?
Already off to a better start as the Memers have all 3 players playing. Had a phone call.
No cuddling from Iceberg and Weezer.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
cuddling, no big spoon, little spoon situation.
No sharing of the ice cream cone or the corn dog.
Nope, none of that.
Nope.
All right, so Iceberg there with the block. Coco coming through, putting this one back towards the middle. Classy Weasel, again, getting it out to the side. Nice touches to disrupt the steal attempts by UVU. However, they still keep the pressure on. This one's back in the middle. Double commit there from Classy and Weezer. Speed's there to clear it away again. Iceberg not letting this ball pass anywhere.
Absolutely
Finally.
not. He is, much like his name, he is proving to be quite the ice wall for the Memers. Nobody able to
The
really
Great
get
Wall in
past
the
him.
north. The Great
Yeah.
Wall of the North.
The Great Wall of the North. Don't let it fall. Or we're
The
gonna have
Game of
a-
Thrones reference there.
Yeah. We might have the, oh, what are they called? The White Lords? No.
No, the White Walkers.
The White Walkers. Yeah, we might have an army of White Walkers coming out. But, hopefully
Dude.
not today.
It's only like
He's gonna
6.
try to get this save, but unfortunately, doesn't get the angle he wants, and it's just going to bounce in front of the goal, and that is going to be an easy cleanup for Iceberg right there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Classy touched that ball on the way down or not, but man, that's an unfortunate little touch, and that just leaves an easy goal there for UVU.
Much too easy for Iceberg. He's had a lot on his plate, but that was definitely the appetizer, I suppose. Not the main course just yet.
Had jalapeno poppers last night. Really good.
Ooh, I love jalapeno poppers. Kira made a really awesome tortellini soup.
Ooh. It's
It
good
was
weather
super
for soup.
It really is. I've been eating nothing but soup all week.
That's too much. Like one soup. Oh, we got a double commit here from the Memers. Hockey pushes this one into the corner.
Oof!
Boom from Weezer.
Takes him down. Coco gets a pass, but no one really there to capitalize on that one as we get 2 members of the Memers. Speedy gonna try to take this one away, but Hockey gets his touch on there, and it's just gonna go up and into the air. Weezer gonna try to dribble this ball as best he can. Gets the setup, but unfortunate for him, it just looks like too many members of UVU ready to stop that.
Yeah, their rotations have been really well orchestrated and planned. As Berg with the touch. Oh my goodness. Look
The
at
dude
the
is
car
taking
control in the air is ridiculous. He's up, flips it upside down, knows he has to slow this ball down and get it into the goal. If he hits it, facing the correct up-down direction according to gravity, it's going to go off the backboard. So he flips it to his tires, gives it a nice little touch, and that goes into the goal. 2-0 for UVU with 2 minutes left. Hockey misjudges that one. Weezer's up, pushes it forward. Iceberg there to clear it away.
And
Nice
once
stop by
again,
Weezer to pass
Iceberg-
to speed. Oh, sorry.
Iceberg's just really like putting in work right now against the Mirrors, almost single-handedly being a thorn in their side for a majority of the game here. Both goals were created by Iceberg, and the Iceberg just really good on that defense there.
Yeah, he is all over the place tonight, so he's doing a really good job. Oh, as Hockey takes out Weezer,
Oh
and
my
Iceberg
goodness!
takes out Classy Weasel,
That
and
is
Coco.
Oh, that was super dangerous there, but the shot just a little bit wide there as 2 members of the Memers were exploded.
A nice passing play attempt there by Weezer, and Classy Weasel couldn't quite pull it off towards goal. However, they did put the ball into UVU's corner.
Oh,
Coco over to Iceberg. Iceberg pops it up. Car control, spinning, flipping, scoring.
Iceberg
Let's
knew
see.
exactly what he was doing with that pass from Coco. Gets the self-touch to himself, goes up into the air, a little redirect, and that is another goal as the hat trick coming in for Iceberg.
Yeah, the hat trick and the stylish 360 redirect no scope touch.
Iceberg
into
with
goal.
the flipberg.
Iceberg with the flipberg.
Iceberg with the flipper in.
Touching it just the tipberg. Weezer with the shot off the wall. Speedy's got to redirect this one. And Coco and Iceberg are back in position to clear it away. Speedy dribbling towards goal. Defense is there and ready.
And that's kind of
Better
been
than that.
the story for this game so far. The memers, they try to come up with an attack. It looks good, but then it hits the absolute wall that is just the UVU defense here. And then Iceberg gets a little touch on it. He gets a little drive. And sure enough, it turns into a goal.
Yeah, man. They've been really turning this from defense to offense very, very quickly. Something they are extremely good at.
And once again, it is going to be another goal from Iceberg as he once again establishes his dominance in more than one way onto the memers. Letting them know who's in charge. And it's just Iceberg. That's all this game number 2 renamed to Iceberg's, I don't know, clip, highlight reel? I don't know.
the Iceberg montage show. Nice
The ice
done.
show. This is no
Alright,
longer called Rocket League. This is called Iceberg League now. As game number 2 was just a dominating performance from UVU. Now, the memers, they had the aggression, but they need to find some way to get past this UVU defense. I don't know if that means they need to go up into the air a little bit more. I don't know if that means they just need to get set up for set plays or not, but I want to see the memers look, well, I mean, they're all live. I'm not saying that they're, doing bad by any means. They're playing really, really well. They're just going up against UVU, a really strong team. And they got to come up with something real special if they want to beat these guys.
Yeah, they do. And I think they're getting there. They're improving. Right now, Iceberg is on a tear, though. 4 goals on 5 shots. Also had a save. He's just everywhere on the field. It's tough to compete when some guy is just absolutely going crazy against you. However, one thing that I'm seeing is UVU is just faster to the ball. Like their speed.
Oh, absolutely.
Coming across the field and getting back on defense, their speed is fantastic. It's so fast. And if you're the memers, you just feel like you're a step behind because these guys are just pushing and pushing and they're everywhere. And it feels like it's 4 versus 2 because you just can't keep up. So one thing they need to work on, increase their speed, increase their accuracy, make it happen. All right, as game number 3 comes up, memers are in a do or die situation. They need to win this game to continue the series. If they lose, we move on to series number 3, which will be coming up next. The Sword of Laban versus the IF Rocketeers.
Now, if you are the memers, nothing to me would be more embarrassing than getting clean swept by your rivals, UVU. Now, I get it. It's a friendly rivalry. And it could, they'll probably look back at the series and be like, you know what, that was kind of funny. We got busted. We got wrecked, shreked, clean swept, whatever you want to call it. But in the back of their heads, it would be nice to at least be able to take one game. And that's going to be all that it takes possibly for a comeback streak. One game at a time, but they got to come up with something. And I have no idea. I have no idea what that's going to be because UVU, like you said, they're just all over the place. They're fast. They're up in the air. They're in your face. They're on the sides. They're on the outside, waiting to come back in. But Weezer gets the first goal of the game. So is that going to be enough to kind of keep the momentum on their side? I don't know because UVU, they're probably not going to let that get to them.
Yeah, they're not going to let it get to them at all. There's no panic in that team. What Weber needs to do, or what the memers need to do now, is not settle for the goal. Is keep pushing for the second one. Keep pushing for the third one. Because UVU is going to come back at you. They can score goals from anywhere on the field. As Coco's demonstrating with this shot, he can get it all the way across the field easily. And if you're the memers, you got to be ready. Because this ball's going long. Nicely done by Classy Weasel
And
with the long shot.
He saw the opportunity. Coco was just a little bit too far away on the outside to be able to stop that goal from going in. but good power from Classy Weasel to get that ball moving clear across to the other side of the field faster than Cloco could react to it.
Yeah, that was a great shot there. Gives them that second goal. Now, once again, don't settle. Push for number 3. Push for the blowout, because you can really take this thing to a game 4 as Classy Weasel getting goal number 3. Weezer leaves the match. Mic drop. Where'd he go?
I want to say that was a mic drop. I don't know. Did he crash? Is he coming back?
I don't know.
Back now, so that's a 2v2. So we're gonna get an impromptu 2v2 while we try to figure out where the heck Weezer went.
Yeah, nice sportsmanship there from Coco, knowing they had the unfair advantage there as 2v3. Iceberg says, I don't need teammates. I'll dribble this myself. But let's see what's going on with Weezer, if we can get into the Discord.
Alright, so we're gonna, while they're trying to figure out where Weezer is, I'm gonna try to do what I can to continue the live show for you guys. It is gonna be 2v2 as Hockey's gonna try to get the drive down towards midfield there, but it looks like the memers are gonna be ready for it. Speedy tries to get the dribble, but unfortunately just a little bit up and over the roof. So, 3-0. This is the story of the game so far. Both Sean and I wanted to see some dominating plays coming in from the memers, and it looks like we have that answer so far. 3-0.
Yeah, they've come out very aggressive. Where's Weezer? Iceberg's trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out. Are there jackals in the courtyard? Is his building on fire?
I think we're just gonna play this one out. I mean, 3-0. Well, I don't know. I think that's gonna be up to our producer Joshi. I think. To see what he wants to do with this.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So far, we're getting the feedback saying that they want to just play this game out. Now, if I were the memers, I would totally agree. Continue to play this one out. We have 4 goals. Probably
if
not
we remake
be...
it. Sorry, go ahead.
We're probably just gonna remake this. I think.
Yeah, we need to figure out where Weezer is the problem. But we did have a 3-0 score with 3.5 minutes left when Weezer disconnected. So on the remake, because I think we want to see 3v3 action.
We do. That's what we're here. Yesterday was all the 2v2.
That's a
That was
beautiful shot,
yesterday.
though.
Well,
yeah, we're checking out in the chat.
Okay, so here's what I think. I think we should, since you're right, this is a 3v3 tournament. It's not a 2v2, and it's not really fair to either team. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna remake this game, 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So I think we're just gonna cut here for a second while we try to figure out where Weezer is and how to get him back in here, and then we're going to bring us back to the score that we had. 3-0, 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah, 3 minutes
what do you
30
think,
seconds. 3-0 lead for the memers. So we'll see what happens there. We are waiting still on word from Weezer, so we're going to be in contact with Classy Weasel, trying to figure out what in the world is going on.
Yeah. So so I guess we'll just be right back. Try not to go anywhere, but if you are going to go somewhere, get some water, get some food, and then come right back here, because we are going to go live as soon as we get this sorted out. All right?
Ooh, water sounds good.
and tear me apart. Your stories, they come from the heart. Rooting together and tear me apart.
All right. Okay, guys. So we are back right now. Just quick update. We're checking on possibly an emergency sub here for the memers. We saw this guy yesterday. Maybe cool play, maybe not. We're checking the process. But while we have this time, and instead of just having you listen to music or look at our screen there, we want to talk about something that's important to us and hopefully important to you, and that is Extra Life. And this is November 2nd and 3rd. It's our biggest event that we've ever thrown. We've done a couple different things in tournaments and stuff, but this is multi-tournament, multi-team, multi-event, all built into the same 24 hours, all for a great cause. Right, Kurt?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's, like you said, it's a full 24 hours starting at 5 p.m. on Friday, November 2nd, going until Saturday, November 3rd. And we got a lot of content for you guys. We have Rocket League that's going to be there. We have Halo 5. We have Super Smash Brothers, Mario Kart, Madden, FIFA, League of Legends. Even a Magic the Gathering tournament is going to be happening there. So if you are around the Salt Lake City area in Utah, feel free to come on down and just, see what there is to see. Maybe participate in a few tournaments that are there. And it's all going to be live streamed. And yeah, if you feel like donating, I mean, all the donations that you have that goes towards Extra Life's mission, which is to donate all the money to children's hospitals in the area. And there will be a blood drive there as well. So if you're around, there's a blood drive.
Yeah, so I gave blood a little while ago. I am eligible to give blood October 30th. So just in time to give blood Saturday morning. If they let me, because I'll have so much caffeine in my body that whoever gets my blood will instantly jump off the bed and kick somebody in the face.
Now, Sean, not every single tournament is going to be LAN. Is that correct? Some might be online.
So yeah, we are gathering teams. We have registration forms on our website. But if we don't have enough teams to fill it all in LAN, we are going to put it up to web, which I think we should do anyway, because we just need those teams. We need to fill out those tournaments. We're hoping that we can get everybody in the league to play at least a little bit. That's why we have these different tournaments going on. Tournament Ready Esports is handling Halo for us. The League of Legends tournament is more like a intercollegiate showcase hosted by the U of U. So they will be hosting it. The players will be down at Access and with us, but the announcers and production will all be done by the University of Utah, which is pretty sick. They have an awesome setup and a whole cool graphics kit that they're setting up for us. Custom one-off just for Extra Life. Like you mentioned, the Magic the Gathering tournament is going to be there in person on Saturday, and that is run by Oasis Games. They are a, card and board and tabletop game specialty place in downtown Salt Lake City, and they are doing a pretty big tournament. 16 people, and it's like $100 buy-in. So it's like serious players. So
Absolutely, yeah. So it's we have a lot for Extra Life. So if you're in the area, please absolutely come on in. As you can see there on the flyer there is no entry fee, but we would appreciate a $20 donation to Extra Life. Is it 2v2? Okay, so it looks like we are going to break the format just a little bit. We're going to go into a 2v2 for right now, as we are unable to find a third replacement for the memers. So this next game here is going to be a 2v2. So are we going to just rewind everything, or
No, we'll just we'll give the win right to what's it called? To the
to the
memers.
memers?
So 2-1 in favor of UVU over, and then play this game 2v2, right? Okay, never. Okay, they're gonna continue. They're just gonna move out of the way and just score some goals. So
It looks like they're just going to wait until the time goes down back to 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Iceberg going to go ahead and take the ball into the goal there. And yeah, so basically, yeah, so I believe we're just going to go to the 3 goals, and then they're just going to start playing from there, correct?
yeah.
I think we said that already. I just want to make sure that we get it.
No, just the teams are getting it all together. They're putting those goals in. So now that's 2. We're skipping replays here. Maybe. A lot of skipping to happen.
Yeah,
but
there's just going to have to be a lot of skips. So once they get to 3 goals, then we're going to go back into the game here. So while they're getting that set up here, yeah.
all right, so now it's 3.
Ouch.
Josh, I thought it was you.
Josh. Josh didn't even say anything, and they're just flaming him. All right, so here we are. I believe now we are good to go. Are we good to start, or?
I think they're gonna let the time run down a bit.
Okay.
Right?
Well, it stopped at. They stopped it at. Oh, the server just went absolutely bananas.
Did it? Come on. Really?
Looks like it. I'm getting packet loss.
Oh,
Everybody's
yeah.
at-
Oh yeah, I see that. Everybody's orange and flashing. Rip
Yeah.
the server. That looks bad.
Okay, so we're gonna have to reset again, maybe. If I can get confirmation from our producer in the background. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and reset. I'm so sorry, guys. This isn't planned. This just happens.
This is not technical difficulties on our end. It's not us messing up. This is Rocket League and their stuff. So we've
The
got
servers work. They work great, but
so we've got Sword of Laban and IF Rocketeers on hold. They are waiting for this match to end, so we're gonna get this one settled up as soon as possible. But yeah, we got to play this thing out. That's what we're here for. We're here to see Rocket League. We're here to see these guys play. We're gonna do this 2v2, a little bit impromptu, but too bad. We're
kinda
still
what
gonna have
happens.
fun.
That's what happens. I mean, unfortunate things do occur here, and we just try to roll with it the best way that we can. So here we are, back
Roll
again.
with the punches.
We're going to get it back to the 3 goals, I believe, and then hopefully the server doesn't crash on us. Okay, so I believe I'm getting a little bit of confirmation here. We are going to give the game to the memers, and it's just going to be 2-1 for this series. So brand new game. We are going to be officially in game number 4 now. So as we let the players know that we're just going to give the game to the memers, and we're just going to continue on with the next game of the series. So everybody just plays their heart out. And here we go. The 4th game now has officially begun and kicked off.
Yep,
It is-
go ahead. Yeah, it is 2v2. It is game number 4. We're in it. UVU is up 2-1 in the series. That's how it's going to be. And the pinch
Oof.
doesn't quite go in, but that had a lot of speed and power, and that was totally planned.
A good dribble from Speedy, a nice shot on goal there, but interrupted by Coco as he gets a really nice save there. He's also going to try to dribble the ball there, but Classic Weasel gets in his face. Stops that one momentarily.
All right, so 2v2, totally different dynamic now that we're going to see. We've switched from UVU over to Team Pina Colada with Coco, and Ice versus Classy Weasel and Speedy. So the Speedy Weasel,
Nice.
I guess, would be Team
Nice names.
Speedy Weasel.
I like those names.
think it works. Okay, so Coco putting this one is going to come off the corner. Speedy disrupting it. However, Iceberg up, dribbling. Can't recorrect that one.
Unfortunately not. So, 2v2. Like you said, completely different game style here as Coco gets the first goal for UVU, or Pina Coladas, as we want to call them affectionately. But this is a completely different game. Now,
No affection at all.
no affection at all. But it's different in a sense that there's a lot more boosts around. So, and it feels a lot more open. And you're going to see a lot more individual plays, coming from dribbling, passing to each player, things like that. So it's going to be a different dynamic than what we're used to seeing when it comes to 3v3. As, a good stop there from Classy Weasel. That looked really sneaky there, but nobody from UVU quite expecting that one, I don't think.
Well, he was going for the same kind of bump play that worked last time, and it just didn't work that time. So Coco just picks this ball up somehow. I don't know. I have no idea how to do that. Coco, the #1 player in Utah, according to Stat Tracker. Pretty awesome. But the other thing about 2v2 is you see teams get punished for mistakes much more quickly and much more often than they do in 3v3. There's just the margin of error, the room to make a mistake is much smaller. So you got to be a little bit more careful with when you commit, who's committing where. See how open that goal is over there on the other side of the field. Classy Weasel, thankfully, back on that one. But yeah, you can get punished really, really quick in duos. So
Absolutely.
you have to change your mindset.
Unlike what you see in 3v3, there's not always going to be somebody sitting in the back line there waiting for an aggressive push coming in from the other team. This time, it's just you and one other guy. You two are going to have to work together to push the ball. And sometimes you'll see a lot of all or nothing kind of plays. As that one almost goes in for Iceberg, a good save from Classy Weasel. But you're going to see these two players just go for it and hope that it works out in their favor. But if it doesn't, as we see Coco here get with the clean breakaway here, I think that might go in. Iceberg was unfortunately a little too early with the timing there, but we almost saw a perfect example there. A little bit of a mistake from the memers, and UVU almost capitalized that with a goal of their own.
Yeah, they were right on that really quick. Coco just missed the shot. I think Ice might have been going bump on the goalie. Got the bump, ball just off the post. So 90 seconds left, UVU up 1-0. Classy Weasel pushing this one forward. Iceberg once again putting it back across the face of goal. Coco not there, however. You see the positioning is different. Usually it's 1v2 on offense, and then the guy waiting in the back kind of looking for his opportunity to push up. And so if he sees that ball floating towards the middle, a nice pass, then you push. Hopefully your teammate can get back, or if you just score, then you don't have to worry about defense. But it's just a much different dynamic than the 3v3. It's interesting to see. It's a lot of fun. It's just different. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. It's just the complexity goes up to like a completely different level. And as we're going to watch here with Speedy try to get an attack here, Classy Weasel hanging back a little bit, trying to wait for that opening, but props to UVU for not really giving them that much of an opening to work with. As Iceberg gets a nice setup for Coco, and that is going to be another goal. And that's the kind of thing that we're talking about. I believe that was a double commit from Memers, and unfortunately for them, they were not able to intercept that ball at all. So Iceberg gets the easy setup for his teammate Coco, and Coco is just going to tap that one in, and that's about as clean Rocket League as you can get.
Yeah, absolutely. And here's the fake kickoff from UVU. Speedy pushing this one. Can he get the touch? He does. It's off the crossbar. He puts it right back in the middle. Classy Weasel does the feels backflip, man. And doesn't get the touch to put that one away. Could have brought this one to 1 goal, given his team a chance, but he missed that shot. Kind of came back on him. Had to try and redirect right away. He knows it's over. Spinning on his hood. Doing a little break dance as this ball comes to the ground. Eventually.
Maybe another goal for Style? Nope, not quite. But yeah, just a completely different game. Unfortunately, that will be the end of the road for the Memers yeah, it's just, I mean, it's really unfortunate, you know? I mean, it could have been a completely different game if we still had that 3v3. But you're absolutely right. Coco and Iceberg have devoted so much time together playing in these duos, and they're just, to me, they're just on a completely different level. I mean, we saw how they played just now. Not to say that the memers, Speedy and Classy Weasel, didn't play that very well at all, but
Yeah, they are in a different level. They've played a few thousand hours together. And a few thousand. They can read each other's mind.
absolutely.
That's Coco and Ice just being Coco and Ice. So, but we are gonna move on to our last series of the night. We're gonna switch to our lower division, hop back down under that diamond rank to platinum and gold and such, with two quality teams. One in their second week of competition, one in like their fourth or fifth. The Rocketeers versus Sword of Laban. And should be an interesting series. We haven't seen Sword of Laban too much. They did play a 5-game series last week, which was pretty awesome. But yeah, we'll get things all set up with the overlays and everything else as we come back to the caster desk and talk about this next matchup.
So, like you said, Sword of Laban lost their first appearance last week, but
Not
this
by much.
week, yeah, it wasn't by a whole much. But this week could be a completely different turnaround for them. IF Rocketeers by no means are a pushover team either. So I'm expecting to see a pretty close game from the two of them. I actually have no idea who's going to come out on top. We've all seen IF Rocketeers play a lot. So we could say that they could be favored just because we know what they have, like what they can bring and what they can do. But at the same time, Sword of Laban, we've seen them do some pretty cool things as well. So
No, they had a few good plays that game. Obviously, they were able to come back strong after losing the first game, and made things happen for their team. What we need to see this week is a little bit more competition. We're learning about this team still. Pink Steel is one of the players. That's why I got in my head. But I'm actually related to one of these players on the Sword of Laban team. Cougar is married to my wife's cousin,
Oh, nice.
which makes us not related at all. But we do know each other actually in real life, which was kind of an accident because we were playing together one time, and I was like, "Dude, you're Cougar. I'm the One Fish. Oh, hey, we're real people too." So
absolutely. So
yeah, it was fun.
We did see them, Sword of Laban last week. We did see that they got absolutely demolished one game by the Fierce Grizzlies, and
That did happen.
the
Yes,
first forfeit on our league did occur there. So we're going to see if maybe
they were new.
they were new. They were new, and to be perfectly honest, the Fierce Grizzlies were just playing out of their minds during that game. So
Yeah, they were.
we'll see what happens in this game. We'll see if their mentalities maybe change just a little bit. This is Rocket League where comebacks can happen no matter how the scoreboard looks in the beginning. But everybody's here.
Yeah, looks like
I think
everyone's
we're
here.
ready to go. Rogue One, still
Let's
my
go.
favorite Star Wars movie of 2016.
Dalavine is always out of his mind. Is James Rocket League the hype? Just incredible hype. Welcome to those who are hanging out with us tonight. We do appreciate you sticking with us through some of those technical difficulties that we had. We are approaching 2 hours here on stream. So let's see. Uptime, 1 hour and 52 minutes. So we're rocking it tonight. The teams are loading in. They're getting on the field. They got their cleats on. Their snow tires in place. Something like that. I don't know.
Their fuel tanks are full of Rocket
Yes.
League energy.
Rocket League energy. Natural gas. No, I don't know. Somebody needs to
Natural-
mow this lawn. Look at it. It's all not taken care of. Practice fields.
The field has definitely seen a little bit of a better day. But
Yeah.
as we get started here, the 50-50 is going to go towards Sword of Laban, who are going to try to get an attack set up here. So it looks like TP Fig is going to try to carry this ball down as far as he can go here. Oh, wait. No, we're on the
TP
wrong
Fig,
side.
is
I'm
that-
on the wrong
is that
side.
the-
Never mind. He's trying to get the ball out of here. Sort of Laban trying to get the attack set up.
So is
My
TP
bad.
Fig using the Cyclone? Is that what that is?
Is
Is
he?
this the? I think so. And then this car is I can't remember what. Yay! Different cars.
It looks
Rocket
like
League energy drink. There should be a Rocket League energy drink.
it
in the
looks
different
to
colors of
me
the
like there's
booths
a
with the
Halloween
flavors.
theme going on for IF Rocketeers. I like that. I like themed costumes.
Oh, the Skyline? Is that what it is? Okay. And then there's the Nissan, the super shiny, fast and furious Nissan. There's the Maverick. I like the cars, man. I'm a fan of all the Rocket League cars. I love the race car. Can't remember. Animus? No. Yes?
I
Can't
think
remember.
so.
I think so. All right, so we're past a minute of the game. It is still 0-0. Custom colors on the field. I'm loving the custom colors thing. I'm glad
think
you
it's a
guys
great
all
addition
gave
that we
us
did.
your. Yeah, thanks for giving us your colors. That way we could put them in there. I think it personalizes everything just a little bit. As Mr. Pink Steel, comes through and puts that one away. Nicely done.
Good shot from Mr. Pink, capitalizing on 3 members of IF Rocketeers being on the wrong side of the field there. So a good job from him seeing that opening and taking it, and also being accurate enough to be able to get that one. Is it Formula One or is it Indy? Is it an
Who
Indy
knows?
car, Dalavine, huh?
Yeah, Dalavine. Yeah, Dalavine. How about you let us know on that one?
Yeah. Which one is it? What are you more of a
Oh,
fan
is this
of?
ball's in a
Probably
dangerous
Formula One.
position? Cougar could not put it away, but FC Pirate keeping it in a dangerous spot. Now he's got an open net.
Ooh.
Not gonna miss that shot. Nicely done by FC Pirate. Dalavine, Delavin. Which one is it?
Yeah, correct us. How is it? How do you
Is
pronounce
it
it?
Delavine. That's very Spanish sounding.
Dalavine?
I mean, like the Spain kind of Spanish.
Dalavine. Ah, hey, I got it the last time.
Dalavine.
Dalavine. Dalavine. Alright, so FC Pirate going to start the attack for Sort of Laban. The ball is going to go across the goal of IF Rocketeers. Pirate's going to try to bring it back over once again, but Bergdog going to be able to break that one up at least momentarily. So far, it looks like IF Rocketeers struggling against this Sort of Laban offense so far.
Yeah, they are pressuring hard, pushing the ball forward at every opportunity. Let's see if the Rocketeers can make some contact here. They got to get this one out of their own zone. Oh, nice little touch to get it away from Pirate. The
Oh.
fakes to keep it away from Cougar. And now they clear it off to the side. Fakes, not mistakes, boys.
Absolutely, as there's going to be a little bit of a nudge there from TP Fig and FC Pirate. Going to slow them down there just a little bit. And another nudge coming in, Sort of Laban. I like seeing the aggression here as they also take, Mr. Peak takes down Bird Dog with the demolition.
Yeah,
Lots of nudging going on here.
it's a legitimate play.
I
okay.
agree. I don't think it's not a legitimate. Oh, Mr. Peak, good job
Oh,
leaving that one
nice
alone
job.
here. It looked like he wanted to get the second touch there. Saw that it might actually be going in and quickly redirected his car there at the last second to be like, yeah, I got this. That was right the first time.
Yeah,
That
he
would
got
be
it.
a 3-0 league for Sort of Laban.
Yeah, Sorlaven here in game number 1, looking good, coming out on top with a fast start. Now TP Fig trying to push this one forward. Him and Bergdog had a bit of a rough night last night against Viking Hammer. And what's that guy's name? The Exterminator. The Exterminator. But they are back again tonight with 3v3 action. FC Pirate up for this one. Can't quite make contact. Major Moose with the touch. Nice.
If I remember correctly, that game last night gave Bergdog nightmare. So
I think
hopefully
so.
he's able to shake that one off for this game here. Game number 1 not quite going in their favor, but this is a long series. Plenty of time, plenty of opportunities to get that score a little bit closer. As, oh my gosh, Major Moose did not get the touch he wanted there at all. Tries to go for a second one. TP Fig tries to get another shot there, but he is out of boost, maybe? Nope, he does have some boost, just didn't quite get the hit he wanted there, and the ball is just bouncing around all over the place, but not going anywhere near the goal. Sword of Laban.
Laban playing some scramble defense here, trying to just hit the ball at any opportunity to keep it away from someone pushing on offense. And now they've got the ball back on where they're comfortable, the other end of the field. Cougar and Pirate both miss on that shot. I think they felt like they were going to hit the post and tried to delay, and that just kind of messed up their timing there. If you are in the chat or viewing, please feel free to hit that follow button. Check for subs. We do appreciate that. We do this every single week, bringing you live Rocket League from across the country. As we wind down game number 1, Major Moose with the shot off the post, and that's going to touch the ground. Sword of Laban take game number 1.
In a very dominating fashion did they take that game as well. Not a whole lot of action from IF Rocketeers as the ball spent way too much time on their side of the field. They spent most of their time trying to disrupt the attack of Sword of Laban, but it wasn't quite enough as they get 3 sneaky shots on goal that turn into points for them. So we're going to go ahead and go into the next game, and we'll see if IF Rocketeers has an answer for the Sword of Laban to make them rethink things a little bit, you know?
Yeah, they got to adjust their strategy just a bit, make sure that they're getting on their rotations. They might have to trade a little bit more on defense here. Game number 2, don't let Sword of Laban continue to score rampantly against them. So let's see, we got the teams getting in there. Now they've got it figured out. This week they know, just join that second game, man. Just join it.
Just get in here as we're back to your favorite stadium here, Sean, the Hot Wheels Stadium.
Yeah, I don't know if it's my favorite, though. I feel quite at home in the Aquadome.
Unfortunately, I don't think the Aquadome is on the rotation just yet.
Yeah, it does cause some problems and latency issues sometimes, but so we want to keep things fair. But we kind of avoid the Aquadome, and Salty Shores is pretty sweet, too. I'm a fan of water, being fishy as I am.
Oh my god!
This one. Over the head.
I don't think they really knew where that shot actually came from here. Major Moose tries to get back towards the goal here, but he can see how futile it is. And that's going to be a shot for another goal for FC Pirate. FC Pirate, I believe, the leading goal scorer for Sword of Laban. And once again, they are in the driver's seat. No pun intended.
Yes, it was.
Very much intended.
I believe it was intended. As Major Moose takes a shot, that's going top corner, a little bit wide. Cougar's going to clear it away. Bergdog puts this one forward. Nice bounce off the corner. Be prepared for any misses. This ball's still in a dangerous spot. Major Moose with a touch. Pink is there.
And he is good. And FC Pirate going to get the breakaway here. Going to try to bring it up. And once again, IF Rocketeers back on defense. So,
A good
Sword
block
of
by
Laban
Bergdog.
looks like they have definitely adopted a lot more of an aggressive strategy, as it's going to pay off here as Cougar is going to get another goal.
Yeah, he sees that cross heading towards goal, gets up in the air, just in front of TP Fig. Nice little touch to put it away. Well done.
IF Rocketeers have to look a little bit more aggressive here, I think. Maybe clean up a little bit when they do have the ball on their side, on the opposite side of the field. But it looks to me like Sword of Laban is just really putting the pedal to the metal, putting the faces of IF Rocketeers to the hot iron. And they can really feel the heat coming off of those plates, you know?
Yep, and I don't think they're handling it quite well. It is 2-0, 3.5 minutes left here in game number 2. There was a bit of a bunching there by Major Moose and Bergdog. They've got to steer clear of each other, let each other have this space, as this was a dangerous ball. Now, again, the pressure from the Sword of Laban team, SOL. Mr. Pink taking that one, putting it back towards the middle of the field, sees Pirates got it, clears out of the way, stops the defender on the other side of the field from doing anything, and that is the goal for SOL.
And it's just brutal for IF Rocketeers over and over again. Sword of Laban is punching in these goals, hammering it into the back of the net, and they look a little bit lost. you know, kind of in the back, in the defense there. I mean, but what can you do though? 3 unanswered goals in the early moments of the game here. Just so much pressure. When you feel this kind of heat, Sean, what can you do to stop it?
You got to start winning some 50-50s. I mean, you got to go in there with the mindset that you're going to be the one on top. You're going to be the more powerful car. This Pirate, nice little doink, put this one towards net. Misses the shot, however. You don't get on the and one mixtape. Sorry, sir.
Please, sort of, Laban, just let them have 1 goal.
Oh,
1 goal, you
Pirate.
stop it. You stop it. You can't do this to these guys anymore, please.
Yeah, Pirate says, no, I'm not giving them nothing. Comes in, Bergdog just a split second too late to get there. TP Fig also a split second late. Oh, he got the touch, but not the block.
And that
Unfortunate
is
there.
going to be a hat trick. 3 goals for FC Pirate. IF
Again.
Rocketeers, they got to come up with something in this next game here, because I don't know if they have what it takes to really like bring it back. They could. Something magical could absolutely happen, and we could see 4 goals happen in less than 2 minutes. We can absolutely see that, but I think they're going to want to try to look for the reverse sweep at this point. They're going to want to kind of dissect what happened, what's not going right, what can we do against sort of Laban to kind of just stop them as they get yet another goal. At some point, they got to let them have at least 1.
No, they don't have to let anything. But Cougar made a really nice play, read that play, read the ball, put it on net, and nobody was there. I think they had thought, okay, we got this clear, we're going to move forward. And he just put that ball right where it needed to be. Major Moose pushing this one forward now. Pirate intercepting it. That's happening a lot, is the interceptions.
You're absolutely right. It's a lot of the time, you know, before IF Rocketeers can get an attack set up, and an interception comes in, and suddenly they're put onto the defensive, and it just happens way too often and for far too long. 1 minute
that
and 30
pressure
seconds
is
left in the
unrelenting.
game here.
This is the chance. This is the goal from Bird Dog.
The
Nice.
miracle
What-
has happened.
Yeah, so he gets this one. He's the one intercepting the ball this time. Puts it forward, up in the air. Nobody's there to block it. 5-1 in favor of SOL. However, that one is morally, mentally, spiritually, ecumenically, anatomically for the Rocketeers.
That 1 goal, while it might not change anything in the course of this game here, could be the very thing that IF Rocketeers need to bring themselves back into this game, to get themselves back into the game mentally, because right now, they're getting walked on. They're getting dominated. They are being bullied, to be quite frank, by Sorta Laban, as the pressure is absolutely insane here, as Mr. Pink almost gets another goal here. I mean, I could feel this, you know, it's like they're in that submarine, you know, and they're in combat mode, and they don't know what's going to happen here, and everybody's just sweating.
They can hear the torpedo coming at him. However, Bergdog did get a demo earlier, changing the mindset of himself a little bit. But Cougar's going to take him out. Oh, an almost goal there by TP Fig. So close. Had the opportunity. Couldn't capitalize. Here's a chance for Major Moose. Cougar's going to clear it away. Nice touch there. Pirate in the way, always. This dude is everywhere right now.
Absolutely, as that's going to be
Cougar.
the 6th goal. Cougar also getting himself a hat trick. Just a dominating game from Sorta Laban. They are making a statement this time around, saying that we should have won that first week, but we're going to win the second week. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's the guy. I'm kind of sort of related, not really related to that guy.
Claim it where it counts.
Only because he's doing good this week.
Oh, oh, that's a low. That
See what
is
happens in-
low.
See what happens in game 3 if we kick him from the family or not.
Mr. Peak now finally joining the rest of his teammates by getting
In the
himself a goal. So now everybody on Sorta Laban has scored. And this score line is just
Brazil in the chat. Brazil references the World Cup. Germany versus Brazil when Germany walloped Brazil 7-1
absolutely.
in the country of Brazil. So
I
there you
remember
go,
that
Brazil.
one, and it was just my dad being a Germany team fan, really excited about that game. But yeah, just heartbreaking for IF Rocketeers. You know, But you can't let this kind of a defeat get to you. You know, you can't let a team's performance in that game change your mentality for the next one afterwards. You know, you gotta just pick yourselves back up again. So I want IF Rocketeers, whoever's got the the motivational story, the hype chat, who's gonna pump themselves up, because they need to pump themselves up if they want to take at least one game away from Sword of Laven.
Yeah, somebody's got to be in there saying, get this one for the Gipper, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. I mean, a defeat like that, that's a statement. That says something. But it's only one game out of 5. This is a best of 5 series. It's only one game. They could win the next one. The next one, it could be the IF Rocketeers with 7 goals and Sword of Laben struggling to get even one, you know?
Yep.
And that's what we like about Rocket League. It's just back and forth,
That's one of the best parts of the game, is it can change in an instant. So here we go. We got game number 3, the dominating lead so far in favor of SOL. However, it is time for the IF Rocketeers to take off, to blast off, and score some goals. Let's go, boys. I believe in you. As this
All right.
kickoff goes up into the air. Anybody there to take it? Major Moose pushes it forward. Pirate and Cougar there to intercept. Time to change some of those angles you're hitting the ball at, guys. Mind games.
Oh, that bullying. This bullying from Cougar, just bouncing Major Moose all over the place, even stealing the boost away from him. The pop-up coming in from Mr. Pink, and already the first goal of the game from Sword of Laben. If you are IF Rocketeers, this is not how you want to start the third and possibly final game of your series.
Yeah, so unfortunate touch there. Great touch by Pink. TP Fig almost got the save. Bergdog wins the kickoff, but guess who's there to answer? It's Pirate. He's in the way. TP Fig with the long shot, blocked by Cougar. Now he's got to get that second hit, and it goes in. Tie game 1-1. TP Fig coming up clutch.
And there we go. IF Rocketeers looking alive now. Finally we see TP Fig able to get an answer here for his team. And that could be the catalyst. That could be the start of the chain reaction that's going to propel IF Rocketeers to ignite their engines and blast off, like you said earlier in the game.
Ooh, nice touch there by Cougar, pushing it forward. Major Moose, good positioning, gets in the way. Pirate up in the air. The demo play comes out. Major Moose is there. TP Fig goes to goal, gets destroyed by Cougar. The touch, so soft, so
A
velvety.
really good heads-up play by your boy, the Cougar. Taking out TP Fig, who was waiting in the goal there to block that shot there.
Oh, the positioning comes across the ball, prevents the clear. Man, that is a couple quick goals. One right after the other. Nothing Major Moose could do there. TP Fig just trying to clear the ball. Just wow.
That was a good heads-up play again by Cougar. Getting in position behind that ball, waiting for TP Fig to try to clear that one out of the way. And it was just that, those little positioning things, they matter. That's another shot coming in, but a good job by Cougar to stop that one in its tracks just a little bit. But ball
Here's the
float
centered
up
ball.
into the air.
Cougar playing really well tonight. Must
Hey,
put
when
his
he's
kids
good,
to
he's
bed
good,
early
right?
and got, put his kids to bed early, got on Rocket League, got all warmed up and sweaty, playing really well. He's got
Absolutely.
like 4 kids or something like that, something crazy. Some
You're
crazy
absolutely
amount of offspring.
I have 0 kids, just 1 doggo. That's about it. 1
Nice.
doggo's enough for me for right now. But yeah,
All
you're
you
right.
need.
Cougar is absolutely playing out of his mind right now. I mean, all these heads-up plays coming up from Cougar gave them, you can easily say it, gave them this 2-goal lead here. So, what do IF Rocketeers want to do to try to bring themselves back into the game? Is it going to be these plays here where they kind of swarm the goal like that and happen to get a goal?
I
What
think
else is
so.
it?
Bergdog putting it in a dangerous position, see what happened. There's going to be mistakes made. He makes the turn quicker than anybody else and puts the goal away. So nice job by him, put the ball in dangerous spots. Keep it away from your own goal. Put it in a dangerous position. Something will happen. As Major Moose wins this kickoff, it goes over into the white end. And let's see, this ball in midfield. Major Moose got to turn on it or let Pirate get it. Dangerous move, letting Pirate just have it. Goes for the double tap. Doesn't quite get there. Nice clear by TP Fig. Major Moose
That
following.
demo, once again, almost securing that goal for sort of Laban. They are playing super aggressive. They are not afraid to take out these players. As SC Pirate gonna get another shot on goal here. I don't know. Well, no, TP Fig did have boost here, but he might have been nudged out of the way by his. His
ball
old
cam
teammate.
collision.
The miscommunication there as they both commit towards that save. Unfortunately, blocking each other, and it's just, yeah.
Yeah, that was a
unfortunate.
ball cam collision there. 'Cause the ball was up so high, both of them looked straight up into the air. Neither one of them saw the other. As this ball, Cougar's gonna put away. Man, what a team right now, coming out, playing out of their minds, looking for the sweep after going to 5 games in their first week. This team, guys, there's something to look out for. We're always looking for these guys, see if they can outdo their competition, maybe move them up to the upper tier, see what happens. But
It looks like these guys are
Little early
definitely
for
ready for a rematch against the Fierce Grizzlies, the team that destroyed them just
nice
last
shot.
week. A nice shot coming in from TP Fig, good save by Cougar. 2-2-5, 2 minutes left in the game. They could absolutely get another game.
oh,
here.
good
Major Moose is
position
gonna
by
do
Moose.
it.
Good position by Major Moose.
And there they are,
That's
right? Doing exactly what you're saying. Trying to put Sword of Laban in these like awkward positions here where they feel like they have to panic to try to get the ball up and out of the way, putting it in dangerous spots there. And we just need to see that a couple more times to bring it to overtime. And if IF Rocketeers are able to win this game, that could be absolutely huge for their morale.
Is this ball?
Oh, there we go. There we go. Here we go. IF Rocketeers, they do not want to go quietly into the night just yet. They are in ignition
fighting,
mode
man.
right now.
They're
You know?
fighting for their lives, and it's looking good. They've got a couple unanswered goals now. Looking to tie this up. Tie it up before the minute mark. Tie it up before the minute mark, and you can really work with that. As
And it's
Bird Dog
not
gets the
that
bump,
far
push it
off.
forward.
They do have a lot of time left to work with Cougar, taking out another member of IF Rocketeers. Cougar just really working hard to get these demolitions in.
Yeah, he's gone pure sniper goo, blowing people up all over the field.
Painting the field in black with oil. Absolutely. That's Cougar's mission right now. They're going to get a little bit of a nudge there. Nothing he can do about that one. Pirate's going to go up into the air, get the touch. Major Moose ready
Pirate
to
looking
break
like
that
the
one up.
most adept in the air here on the field.
Uh-oh,
Ball
uh-oh.
cannot be saved. That hurts. That hurts.
It
pinch
didn't
off
look
the
like
wall.
Bird Dog had enough boost to really meet that ball up into the air as high as he wanted to. TP Fig missing the ball completely. And you just hate to watch the ball slowly but surely go into the back of your own net. That's a crushing viewpoint to be in.
Especially when there's nothing you can do about it. Major Moose here pushing it forward. However, this game is not over. 60 seconds left in Rocket League. A dangerous pass here by TP Fig. The clear by Cougar, however, gives them room to breathe. Berg Dog's going to turn. Not
Uh-oh.
fast enough.
Breakaway. The ball goes up into the air. Who's there to receive it? Oh
Yo, it's Peanut Butter Gaming Achilles. What up, dude? As we are in game number 3 of our last match of the night. 6-4 in favor of SOL.
Sort of lame.
30 seconds.
And it's just,
Laban, not the other one you're thinking of.
they were so close to getting the drop, like the overtime here, but with 20 seconds left, the way that the way that this game has been going so far, it's going to be one tall order for IF Rocketeers to get 2 goals here, because the pressure from Sword of Laban is just nonstop. Major Moose does get the touch though, and the dream could still be alive. 5 seconds left. They need a miracle to get this, but if they get this, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna jump out of my seat, my headset's gonna go flying. But if they get this, Oh,
I'm putting it in
man.
the chat. Let it go in. Let it go in. No,
Come
kickoff
on,
goal.
can they do
Anything
it?
can happen in
they
the
do it?
pinch. No, it goes in favor of Cougar. Major Moose, it goes up the wall. Can they keep it up there? Nobody's
No,
going.
nobody is
And that
there.
is touch the
Oh.
ground. Winner, winner, chicken dinner for Sword of Laban. They come out in week number 2 of their competition and sweep the IF Rocketeers, who fought so valiantly here in game number 3. 8 shots, 3 saves, 1 assist.
So
Good game,
close,
good series.
but just a little bit too late. IF Rocketeers finally in that third game looked like they were ready to compete. And unfortunate for them, it was just a little bit too late, you know? The first 2 games from Sword of Laban was just so dominating. I mean, walking all over IF Rocketeers. It felt like they took their jet engines away and turned them into IF Tears because they had no more rockets.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Come on.
Wow.
Come on. That was a good one. That was a
That-
good
that
one.
was-
Nice work for that one.
That was an extended setup. That was a good delivery. Wow. Golf clap for you, sir. Well done.
If I had a webcam, I'd be dabbing all over the place right now.
Don't do that. That's not allowed. You just undid everything.
All right, well
Oh,
we're at the caster's desk now. That was
Oh,
those
man,
are some
we're at the
fun
captain's
games.
desk. Those are some great games. Joshy, welcome back from behind the curtain, my man.
Hey, life is good. Had
Life
some
Maybe,
good games.
good.
We had some pretty good games tonight. I was pretty pretty happy with them. It sucks for Weezer. I hope that I feel like his computer died or something because we weren't even able to get in contact with him.
Yeah,
So.
you'd think the UVU guys would be close enough to like yell at each other. Weber guys. Nope. But yeah, fun games. That last game was fantastic. The almost comeback there by
Oh, man,
SOL,
I
man.
totally wanted to see it. I would have loved to have seen just one of those miracle goals to keep IF Rocketeers in the game. But yeah, you guys are absolutely right. We saw a lot of good games, a lot of good teams, and
Yeah.
oh, Bird Dog, I'm so sorry. I just looked at chat and saw what Bird Dog said, and now I feel terrible. I'm so sorry, Bird Dog.
Oh, poor guy.
We love you, dude. We love you. Honestly, we love you.
The morale boost. There was nothing they were doing to give you a boost, TP. That was just great gameplay. You guys came together, and when that ball was in the right spot, you guys put it in a dangerous position. You swarmed it and took advantage of those opportunities. So, live and learn, man. We got the VODs.
We've
always
seen
go back
IF
and take a look,
Rocketeers
so-
play out of their minds. We've seen them win against other teams as well. Just kind of an off week for IF Rocketeers. It doesn't mean that they're.
Yeah,
they're
we're not kicking
they're
you out.
good. Yeah.
Promise. We're
Next
not
week could
kicking
be
you
the
out of the
week.
league. Next
The next-
week,
Yeah, next week could be the week where they turn the tables on somebody else. Maybe they get like a 8-1 game against the team that they play next week. Who
totally
knows?
plausible.
Yeah, I'm super stoked.
Uh,
It's gonna be fun.
Bergdog, one thing we were seeing, a little bit of aerial supremacy from the other team. Just constructive feedback here. Maybe work a little bit on the air game, get a little bit higher. That'll help you win 50-50s, get to the ball first, and get the ball out of your own zone. And the other thing is just speed of the game. Go faster, get to the ball first, win the 50-50, push it up. So just a couple things.
And focusing on rotations
boost is
as
life.
well. Rotations is super important when it comes to it.
Yeah, I thought their rotations were doing pretty good. They
Their
usually had
rotations
some
were good,
back
yeah.
and, but I think they were doing pretty good. I think they could polish it a little bit, but that just comes with time. But as far as technical things, I think they could work on getting in the air and getting there quicker. I think are the two
Right.
main things from me.
Yeah. I think.
Absolutely. I mean, something that I noticed a little bit too is that they kind of looked a little bit boost starved for for a majority of the time. So maybe prioritize those boosts a little bit more. That way they could go for those aerial plays. That way they can get to the ball faster than the other team can react to it. You know?
Mhm. Yeah.
Well, part
But
of the problem with being, they were boost starved because they couldn't get up and contest those balls in the air that the SOL was winning and keeping the pressure. So they're trapped in their own zone
Exactly.
and not being able to, you can't just leave your defensive end to go get boost because then you leave your team at a disadvantage.
Oh,
Right.
true.
And so you're kind of stuck in a bad spot. But I don't know. Overall, good team plays. I think the rotations are good. Communication's pretty good. Some ball cam mishaps, but that happens to anybody. We saw that kind of collision in front of net, but that was all ball cam's fault. I don't blame anybody on the team for that.
Some things that we saw that they
Yeah.
did good though. We did see
Some
did see
fight,
them-
man.
Yeah, we saw them fight in that last game. That last game was like a huge difference from the first two games that IF Rocketeers played. We saw a lot more of the time the ball spent on the other side of the field, putting that pressure onto sort of Laban and just waiting for them to make mistakes. And when they did make mistakes, credit to IF Rocketeers, they were able to capitalize on those. You know,
Yeah.
it's just those 50-50s, like you were talking about earlier, those times where they had to contest with another player, sort of Laban, and they just couldn't because they were able to get up into the air higher and faster than IF Rocketeers could. And that was pretty much what happened for games 1 and 2, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, pretty much. I think you saw FC Pirate get up in the air a lot, and that's obviously something he's been working on to be better. And that's what it takes. It takes time and training. It takes casual and drop shot, just practicing getting into the air. I mean, you can go into a casual game, who cares who wins, and just spend your time in the air. Spend your time going after every aerial ball, and eventually you're going to get better and better and better. And that's just one way to improve. So, but I think that's enough, telling people how to play. Josh, are you all right, man? I see you laughing.
I just kept making faces. It was kind of fun.
Oh,
I don't know
making
why.
faces at the camera. I see how it is. You mock me.
So
You
next-
mock me,
I
and
wasn't
I'm
mocking.
offended.
No, I wasn't mocking you. I was like actually smiling.
I'm
Like,
hurt.
So next
and-
week, if we get more Twitch Prime subscriptions,
Oh no.
we can hear Joshy sing your favorite jingles from your favorite commercials.
Yeah, if you
Gotta,
guys
you gotta
missed
see him
it,
do.
oh my gosh. we
So
need
it
to
was
go
kind of
back
funny,
and
like
really share this
like
clip.
Stormy Inferno sent me a message on Discord. He sent me the actual video. That's why I was able to do the voices and everything, because I actually listened to it at the same time.
Nice.
So thank you,
That's
Stormy.
awesome.
Thank you, Stormy. You
That's
man.
all Stormy. Oh,
maybe
man.
maybe
And-
one day soon we can actually get him to put some wigs on and
Oh,
stuff.
no,
as
please
well
no.
As change the voice.
I'm not wearing an opera suit, like the costume that the guy's wearing.
No, you got to be like the bus driver or something, you know? He turns around.
Spend your money when you want.
They got the whole village people there in the bus. So.
We could make him
Uh,
do a Mayhem commercial.
Yeah,
you know,
we
for
are
one day.
definitely going to have to share that video in the Discord because that is fantastic.
Don't
You're
forget,
welcome. You're welcome.
Weezer and Iceberg are very good friends now. That has been established.
Oh yeah, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I hope Weezer's computer's okay. I hope everything's all right with him, because so far his teammates haven't even been able to contact him. I reached out to him, nothing. He's offline right now, so
Jeez, maybe power went out at his house. or
power went
something.
out, computer exploded. I don't know, whatever.
Let's hope nothing like that. But guys, just a couple things before we wrap up here in the next minute. One, we're at 276 followers. We're gonna push for 300. If we can get
Let's
to
do it.
300 before Extra Life, we'll be totally stoked. Have a great base to start with, and then we can spread from there
Maybe we can do
with that
something
Extra
special.
Life event.
Maybe like a Rumble League tournament. I
Oh,
know some people want that.
we'll think of something. We'll think of something for sure. Yeah, we'll think of something special for 300, and maybe even for Extra Life. I've got things in my head that are kind of maybe bouncing around a little bit that we could do. The other thing is that Extra Life event, November 2nd and 3rd. Please, please, please help us promote it. If you see us tweet, please retweet. If you see us put something on Facebook, please share. If you're in Discords that we're not in, please share about our Extra Life event, because we need to make this thing a success. Not just for us. That's not important. What is important is the kids at Primary Children's Hospital here in Salt Lake City. That hospital serves the largest geographical area in the country
Wow. That's
when
pretty
it comes
crazy.
to Children's Miracle Network Hospital.
Hmm.
It is the only one in the area, basically for Idaho, for Wyoming, for Eastern Nevada,
South
for
Dakota.
Northern New Mexico, for all this area funnels to Salt Lake City, and they need all the help we can give them, and hopefully we can give them a huge chunk, and just be really really beneficial and give back to the community. So please 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 help us do that
It's gonna be
over the next
awesome.
couple weeks. Yeah, so we got a
Play
couple
video
weeks.
games for the kids. What else do you need?
Exactly.
Just play
You
video
don't-
games for kids. That's what Extra Life is all about. Playing video games for kids. For the kids.
Playing games for kids. Donating money. You can do it online. You can take care of it, and yeah, it'll be great. It'll be great. So that's it for me, guys. I'm done talking. My hands hurt, body hurt, yard work. Well, not even yard work, like construction work. We're putting in concrete in my backyard right now, and so I've got a blister on my W finger, and that's not great.
Your W.
So we might have something on Saturday. We might have something on Friday. Regards to Halo, it just kind of depends, like what Sean said earlier when we were talking about the new schedule. It kind of depends on who wants to play those days. So
It should be fun.
All right.
Okay,
Anything
guys.
else, Josh?
No, you guys have a wonderful night. I hope that that we see you next time in the chat on the stream. And yeah, good times. Happy day. Oh,
thank you
Sneha.
guys. You guys are the best.
What do
Thanks
I
to all
got?
the
Ooh, check this
team.
one out.
That went right along the bottom. That was perfect.
Nice.
I think I'm gonna put this inside my PC case, by the way.
All right.
Oh, that's
so,
sick. That is so sick.
As we
Jealous.
close off the stream, I just wanted to say thank you to all of our players who participated in our league for tonight. Thank you so much for those of you who tuned into the stream. Thank you for those of you who subscribe to us. Thank you to Fopies for gifting 2 subs to a couple people in chat
What a
Gifting the
savage.
subs and the bits, man. Fopies,
and the bits.
the man.
I'll let you have the bit badge for a little bit, but I promise you, I am going to steal that back when you're not looking.
All
All right,
Bird
guys.
Dog, you have a good night as well.
Thank you to
We-
Joshy for setting this all up and lending us his beautiful voice. Thank you, Sean, for joining me on the caster's desk and bringing as much love and entertainment and laughter as we can to these games.
I have been awake for a lot of hours.
Thank you guys so much. We love each and every one of you. I hate to say goodnight, but I guess I'll have to say it for now.
Bye.
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 Bye, Felicia.